Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you. Thank you, my friends, for joining along for another live stream. I have had such a wonderful time over these past couple days. Um, it's been a really wonderful birthday time. I've been so overjoyed. And it's not because of this game. Let me just say that. It's not because of Mortal Kombat 1. But I personally, I am kind of fond of the attention I've been getting from Reddit. I think it's so hilarious that thousands of people are bothered by little old me. Just my opinion on this game being super, super bad. But OMG, we had fun in Street Fighter 6 also. And I spoke to Shills. There was a very interesting debate. And huge shout out to Fate, who was so kind enough to allow me to speak to Brusque Poet. Some of you may know who he is. I asked some of my very dear brothers and sisters at my birthday party yesterday. We played Mortal Kombat 11. Like I said, there's nothing fun about Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 11 was way more fun. So yes, we were playing Mortal Kombat 11, but yeah, my dear brothers did not know about who Brusque Poet was. I am somewhat familiar with him. Like, I've heard the name. I'm not gonna say like I've seen. Oh, there was one video that I saw, which incensed me, which was his recommendation of the triple uppercut flawless brutality on triple threat. that recommending brain dead gameplay to people with a smile is very, very tragic. So I think I spoke to him, and I think I kind of like made him make a video. LOL. So it was very interesting. So there is like this 10-hour long debate. I'm actually not sure where I feature in it, so we're gonna find out together. We're also gonna see this Quan trailer, and I will say immediately from the jump, I am not pleased about anything relating to Quan or Ermac. These characters feature heavily already in the story mode that you already paid for. They're already in the story mode, and PC modders can play with them. How do you think they get Quan Chi tower ending, Ermac tower ending? Because you can play with those characters already, because that stuff is programmed into your disc. What you are getting with Quan Chi with this trailer is a time gate and a paywall. They said, nope, gotta inject more players into the player base 2 months in, 3 months in. Gotta have Quan Chi appearing in December 18th or whenever he's supposed to come, right? It's all part of a corporate schedule. You can get excited about whatever, have fun about whatever. Just be cognizant of what you're getting into. Because this is the whole entire scheme of the DLC system. And it's readily apparent, all of this stuff, and quite unforgivable when the game is just so bare bones. They're charging us for stuff when we saw that stuff from day one. That's on disc DLC. We already paid for it because it's in the story mode. People can play with it. And now we have to pay extra through combat pack or individual purchase to get this. It's very money hungry. Very money hungry. If it had been a different character, we could overlook this. If it had been like, I don't know, Devora, because we didn't see Devora gameplay in the story mode. It had it been, someone different is the point. But the fact that they're so lazy that these DLC characters that we have to pay extra for, they've already used them in the story. And like, how lazy are they? OMG. So NRS is just getting, like, they've lost goodwill in my eyes. WB definitely sets the corporate rhythm of charging, monetization, all of that. But it's NRS to rise to the challenge, and it's clear that they didn't like the game, they didn't care about the game, which is why they cut so many corners, which is an insult to every MK fan. My lord. Okay, wow. Let's see. Let's see what you guys are saying. 29 of you here. Let's get 29 likes. Lots of stuff to go over today. Mr. Moloch, they look broke, probably. Talos, Gamer Shadow, Pepsi Cola, Just Drew, Chill Nation. Thank you. OMG. LOL, Chill Nation. What? LOL. What do you want with my cheeks? Blah Ed Boon confirmed on that Spanish channel that the game is getting story expansion. Yeah, I mean, like, they copy pasted the same marketing strategy and promotion of MK11 to MK1. There was Aftermath with a story expansion and 3 characters. But it also came with friendships, stage fatals, 3 new stages, and something else? I don't remember. Definitely pay to win, though. Shiva. Yeah. Keep it real. It's so hilarious to see Uncage blowing. Ew. Yuri, OMG, yes, so much fun times. I'm so glad that you were able to be there yesterday. Yeah, you went on a serious win streak, brother. GG's. John Feltner. Oh, yay, agreed. Keep it real. You are featured in Fate's marathon stream at 6 hour 38 minutes. Well, I'm hoping that this don't take 6 hour 38 minutes. Yoinks, that would be too much. So, okay, so let's see if we can do this and... Ooh. Okay. I dread looking at this. See, that's how they're trying to get you, with, like, particle effects and Cthulhu monster. How dare they? How dare they, appropriate Lovecraftian horror? Terrible. Have you ever seen the Dunwich Horror? Ah, such a great movie. Has the dude from Quantum Leap in it.
Put your demons at my command, and we'll talk.
Do you think my hand that weak, Bihon? That weak, Bihon.
I just wanna...
And we'll talk.
Do you think my hand that weak, Bihon?
It's so... I don't know. So, like, immediately, I don't like that they're talking about their hands and they're rubbing their hands together. It's just so weird. LOL. To use Brusque Poet's word, it's weird. It's strange. It's a little gay. I hate all of this intro dialogue shenanigans because you don't actually get dialogue. I mean, they should have just cut out dialogue, right? If they wanted to go the route of cutting corners. I feel like in MK11, you did get some good, like, tete-a-tete, repartee with the intro dialogues. Like I said many times before, Scarlet v. Kano, blood sausage, yum yum. That made me buy the game. I love Scarlet. I think I bought MK11, like, really because I saw Scarlet. She sounded so cool. And, like, under the mask and the ugly outfits, she's so cute. Anyways. Can't really say that about anything in this game. So are they gonna explain why he has a Cthulhu monster? Is that like a thing from lore? Like I don't know. I also don't care. Oh look, there's Chameleon. So like, isn't she supposed to be Zaterran? I miss the days like of like season 15, which is going on right now in MK11, when there were those like Saurian rebirth skins. I guess Saurians are different from Zaterrans, maybe. But I like the like the attention to detail that they did for season 15. There were all these individual arm scales. Let's see if we can find it. Not season 15 Drag Race. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So this is like what I'm talking about. They did individual scalies that were different for each of the characters from Combat League in season 15. It was such a cool thing. I really loved it. But this kind of attention to detail, when you compare it to here, right? And like, isn't she supposed to like transform? Right? Isn't she like reptile? I'm confused. I'm so confused. So I would like to see, hopefully there's more. I guess we're only 31 seconds into the trailer.
Fight.
Wait, isn't that Sonya? Wait, she's fighting with size? Wait, isn't that Sonya's like anti-air move? Ah, okay. 2 hits, so maybe more damage scaling than Sonya's like ring that shoots off in the air. Interesting. Interesting that they're copy pasting. Why do I feel like MKX Quan Chi is more relatable? Yeah, they really care about just making it look flashy, right? So what is this, a basic attack? Or is he enchanted to get extra range on his basic attacks? And I hate the lighting. Oh my god, let's turn up the settings. Do you see this? This, like, wasn't she wearing blue boots at the beginning? Or is she just changing colors? Does she change colors? Oh, so she blue to pink. Oh, she changing colors. Oh, so that's not lighting. She's just changing colors. Oh. So she is getting that extra attention like Tremor got compared to every other cameo. Okay, so I can see how she's broken. Interesting. Pay to win, my friends. It's always pay to win, isn't it? Interesting. He's just glowing. Why do they have to make the DLC always better than the base roster?
Anyone who draws power from the Netherrealm
Is destined to be a god among men.
Oh, look, she has got Melina size katana. Where's the Jade Razor ring? I hope that this is the only iteration we see of Jade in this game, because really, I don't want to see Jade in this game. I'm afraid that they're just going to turn her into Tanya 2.0. And Lord help me. Lord help me. My poor Jade. Oh, look, he had an air razor ring. Did you see that? Tanya's got one. Oh, it's like full screen. Wow. Range. Or maybe that's far and there's like a close. Projectiles. LOL. My heart weeps. Do you see what this is? It's nostalgia bait. Oh, you can't have Jade? Oh, well, you can have Chameleon. Of course they put Chameleon because they don't actually want to make all of these characters playable. They just want to steal from them, which is kind of the feeling that I got with Katana base roster before they brought Melina with Combat Pack 2. Like, she stole some of Melina's moves. Why? Because they were too lazy to make a Melina? Then they eventually made one. Yes, that's good. But, what? We had to wait, 2 years? 2 years for that? No, I exaggerate. A year and 8 months? Yeah. 7 or 8 months. Crazy. I just don't know. I also hate this hair. Why this hair? There's so many of these Dora the Explorer bobs that makes these women look so childish. Can't they have, like, beautiful hair? I guess not.
I had hoped our alliance would be more deadly.
Okay, so that's what we saw from the Ed Boon tweeter. And all he said was like, ha 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 ha.
All in good time, Shang Tsung.
Oh, no, there was a line. All in good time, Shang Tsung. Okay. I think it's hilarious to hear the voice actor for Quan Chi next to Natara. Because it's like, he's so serious about his lines, but Natara's just so bored. Oh, look, skeletons. They make the DLC characters look better. Wow. Why is it goofy? It's so strange because like they try to be super serious with their multi-dimensional time effery, right? And then you have like a big skull going nom 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 on the opponent. Interesting. Oh, look, you could see like, I guess what realm was that? What is this? What is that? Is this lore? They don't care about lore. They put a little picture and they're like, okay, we'll satisfy the nerds with that. So she has, it seems like it's like the style of Tremor. She can be Melina mode, Katana mode, Jade mode. Throws are different in each mode. I imagine different specials in every mode. Yeah, I mean, it really stinks that characters like Sonya or Kano will never get the same amount of love as these DLC cameos. The cameos are a revenue stream. All of this is just revenue streams where they're looking to get people to buy in with the nostalgia of the characters that are not featured on the main roster. The cameo system, the whole entire thing, it's an additional revenue stream. Dominic Cianciolo calls it, it's like another roster. So, aka, it's another marketing opportunity to pull in twice the player base. Joke's on NRS, because nobody's playing this game on Steam. Actually, let's take a quick look-see. You know, these are very important things. Gotta always be seeing what's happening. Okay, oh wow, 4,900. Seems like it got more people than, like, earlier this week, where it was around 3.7 thousand. I guess the trailer has people excited to play the game. Not I. Huh. Ew, just all the tentacle hentai. Just ew. Is this for the 4chan, Tumblr, Gen Z crowd who loves tentacle hentai? Is that what that is for? Why? Ew. I just Okay, Melina. So why did she even morph into Katana if all she's doing is morphing into Jade? All she did was a twirl. Oh no, okay, oh no, the fan, okay, oh, so she morphed into Katana Slice with the fan, okay. I was like, all she did was a twirl. Why turn? Why turn for just a twirl? I mean, like, definitely the DLC characters, why buy the game now? Really wait for the game to come out when it's in its ultimate collected Game of the Year, blah, blah, blah edition where all of the DLC is included. At that point, everything will be free in the shrine. That should be, at least. And you could just purchase it outright with shrine coin. Yeah, this game is all about purchasing. Purchase things from the shrine. Purchase things from the seasonal store. Purchase Chameleon. Purchase Quan. Purchase, purchase, purchase. Don't ask questions. Don't worry that we've already tried the same trick in MK1. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the fact that we're not delivering on the live service promise of constant content. Where's the content? All of it's so brain dead. Just do uppercuts and invasions. Just do the same 50% combo in PvP. It's so brain dead. Yay!
Finish him.
So does that mean we're gonna see less Serena? Does that mean we're gonna see less Johnny? Or Baraka? I'm so curious because, you know, like building up chip damage, getting your meter filled up quickly by making your opponent block multi-hit attacks. Like there's just really no counter for that. They should give both players equal meter gain whenever block, or just no gain upon block. Yeah, that would be better. No gain upon block for everyone. What did he just call me? What did he just say? Kusi Molotov. That's nasty. This game be nasty. I mean, it's a cool fatality, but what do, like, glass cross-sections have to do with Quan Chi? Also, can we talk about how they copy-paste from Wikipedia for the Halloween fatality? This looks like it was copy-pasted from a medical book, like a medical textbook for med school, or an anatomy book, or anywhere you would see cross-sections. Why is this lazy? It's not gory, it's more so medical. I've been watching this show called London Hospital, where there's romance between nurses and doctors. But there's lots of blood and it gets kind of icky. The way they used to do surgeries back in the day. OMG. But yeah, this is very like medical cadaver cross-section. This is the vibes. Which is cool, I guess. Copy-paste.
Fatality. Quan Chi wins.
How dare they put the Jade pose? How dare they? Okay, available starting December 14th. Chameleon available in January. Shit, they're advertising to us stuff that appears 1 month from now. I mean, is that ethical? I mean, I guess it is, because it's all about making a dollar. Anything goes in the name of making a dollar. But, yeah, the problem is just, it feels like they're trying to cash grab on people from nostalgia. You don't get the character that you want. You don't get Jade. You don't get, Chameleon playable. You don't get Sonya playable. Well, we got this really broken cameo system that everyone talks up. Duh, because it's for dollars. This is so unfortunate. Okay, available starting December 14th. 2023. Chameleon available in January. So December 14th, we should be past Season 2. I'm pretty sure Seasonal Tower will still be there, or maybe it'll be gone. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised. Because if they introduce Quan, there will probably be a patch update to correct the time glitch. I'm surprised they haven't corrected the backdating time glitch yet. Like, NRS be lazy. That really breaks the illusion of live service content if all of this stuff has been pre-programmed into the game previously. There is no live service here. Everything's running on schedules and bots. Yikes. So, yeah. So, finally, the time gate, the paywall for Chameleon and Quan have been removed. They do look different from how they are portrayed in the story mode. But particle effects aren't fooling me. You can say it's beautiful. But we're seeing copy-pasted moves. Like we saw with... What's her face?
Fight.
Chameleon. Chameleon comes and does the pop with Melina Sai. Right? How come we never get Baby Pink MK2 Melina in MK11? This is how I know NRS don't care. Because they're trying to reinforce the idea of fear of missing out. Things like Baby Pink MK2 Melina was only available for 24 hours only. December 9th, 2020. That was the only time you could get it. So they really don't care. They're just copy-pasting because it's going to help them get that money easily. They'll just add some pretty sparkle effects on top and think that the gays will love it. But this one don't, unfortunately. It's terrible. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you, my friends. Weebs Naku, it looks like they changed some stuff. Yeah, not enough for me, though. Color change and particle effect, it's just visual effects. Just like how people say, oh, the cosmetic shop. Oh, it's just cosmetics. Right? This don't change the fact that the gameplay is broken. The gameplay is busted. The cameo system is busted. It should be its own mode. It shouldn't be in ranked, forced in every single game mode. Because it's not in every single chapter of the story mode. We know that they can do this. It should be its own tag mode. Because we know that there is an unused tag mode in MK1. And it's hilarious that they nerf the unused tag mode in patch, what was it, 0.134? Why? Why nerf something that most people who are playing on console can never access? Are they going to be selling it to us later down the road with these nerfs? The best time to have been playing this game was definitely within the first weeks. Because you used to get more Dragon Crystal from Fighter Mastery. Yay! This game. Love that debate. Very entertaining. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I like stuff. Blah erg. Oh no. What did it say? Damien, what did the Blati have today? OMG. I don't know, Damien. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love you so much, brother. Dave, did I tell you I got my PSN back? Shang and Quan are supposed to be freshly new sorcerers, yet NRS has given them so much more abilities. This probably isn't the storyline Quan Chi. This is how they're going to justify it. This is why the Quan Chi that you see in the story mode is different. This Quan Chi probably comes from another dimension. It's a multiverse. This is how they're getting away with all of this BS. That just don't make sense. Right? None of this makes sense. I saw Chameleon. She was boring AF in the story mode. So now she got all this? So how do you explain it? It's clearly not the story mode. So what do we have to wait for? A story mode expansion to explain Titan Quan Chi? What is this, Titan Quan Chi? OF. OF. Not Titan Quan Chi. Titan Chameleon. Jesus. I hate that moniker. The Titan whatever. They're so stupid. Them and their multiverse. Oh my word. Okay, JJ, I hope you had a fantastic birthday weekend. Thank you, my friend. Yes. Love you, brother. OMG, I was thinking about General Hospital, and then I was thinking of you, JJ. I was like, if anybody knows about Jason and Samantha, it's gonna be JJ. So I was thinking about, like, I don't know why I was thinking about Jason and Samantha. Samantha, OMG. Guys, watch General Hospital. 2000s. Early 2000s to late 2000s. Was a great time. Chill Nation, Just Drew. Hey there, Just Drew. Oh, thank you so much for being at my birthday coth yesterday. Did you mean to leave the chat, or did you or just the party? I can add you back if you want. Triple X, what's up, Jaded? Ed Boon confirmed there is another Aftermath story for this game. You know what? Let's check out Mr. Boon's Twitter. God, it's going to be full of shillery. I really detest Twitter, Reddit, all of these social medias, because it's all a bunch of gobbledygook. Look, he's retweeting Sonic Fox, his favorite black non-binary furry queer. Did he take out the trans? Did he lose the trans? Is he not trans today? I'm confused. Because I fully remember him writing trans upon his naked body. So what? I'm confused. Okay, Quan Chi looks so sick. WTF. Lamau. His setups in space control look crazy. 200% meaning. Yeah, shillery. Right? Like, why don't we talk about the fact that we have been sold a scam in the form of Quan Chi and Chameleon? Why are these characters looking way more amazing with the particle effects, with all of the special effects, with the gameplay of this cameo being way better than anything on the base roster? Clearly, it's a cash grab because they want people to purchase the combat pack. They really care about these DLC characters way more than anyone else on the roster. Because, of course, it's the revenue streams. This is how they're going to get people who did not already buy the base game. Oh, look at this. Look how cool it is. You're going to love it. Our number one black non-binary furry queer is here to tell us. You better believe him. And you know what? I do think that Sonic Fox is somewhat of a celebrity. No, not his Twitter. I just want Google. Google. Yeah, look, he's got his own Wikipedia. He's in games review outlets. I mean, like, there's a lot. Look, Forbes. Jesus, 30 under 30? Oh my sweet lord. What? Not 30 under 30 game. Oh my god. I was like, is he a billionaire? Oh my god, I would have died. I'm like, how did he? What? No, this is just some lame ass Forbes pretending to be gaming article. Yes, okay. 30 under 30. What's the criteria to meet this? 30 under 30. Where? Oh, is it just based on the number of wins at some championship? These people should be practicing a trade, learning a skill that is applicable beyond the age of 25. Right? Like, I heard his speech. I don't want to see him as an oratory. Especially not dressed like this. Not knowing all of that. So Ed Boon knows what he caters to. If he can have the celebrity talk up wonderful things, and I say celebrity in a very loose term, like within the gaming community, because apparently the people at Forbes think he's 30 under 30. Whoa, yuck. Okay, is this a meme? I just don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know anything about story, whatever. If you have a link, send it on the Discord. I'll look out for it. But yeah, it's really surprising that the game is being shilled for constantly. I think Ed Boon is the #1 shill. He's shilling for WB. He has sold out creative integrity. He's like one of those little bands that you used to love, and then they go over to the big record label, and then all their stuff is making no sense. So yeah, this is what I'm feeling from Ed Boon about Mortal Kombat. So crazy, but his behavior of acting like a troll on his Twitter, his behavior of shilling for this free-to-play mobile game that should have been on PS4. All of this leads to a terrible break in the community. I am really shocked that Reddit and, other places like Twitter, but I don't use Twitter, they are really trying to vilify people who have opposing opinions about Mortal Kombat. And I feel like the censorship that is going on around Mortal Kombat is a very real thing. Very real thing. Because I am getting a lot of popularity from Reddit. But, for the average person who's not making a beautiful sing-song, they're getting downvoted into oblivion if they share their true and honest opinion. Right? That's terrible. The community is cannibalizing itself because Ed Boon sets the precedent of acting like a jerk on Twitter. And people eat this shit up because they want to retweet. They want to repost. They will bend over backwards, talking him up so positively so that Ed Boon will favorably repost them on his Twitter. Why? Because it gets views. Shit on his Twitter gets views. People want the views. People want the clout. I think you can tell from my style. I don't care about thumbnails. I don't even care about a good title. I just make my videos. Thank you for joining along. 79 of you here. Can we get 79 likes? But it's really clear that some people are chasing after that clout, that fame. And it can't be called out. Because if you call something out on a place like Twitter or Reddit, like, I love this post here from this guy. So he says the game is in a bad state, but the community is in a worse one. NRS fanboys will defend this game as if their lives depend on it. There's no PvP or PvE content. I totally agree with that. For me, PvP and PvE are both so brain dead. Like, I used a turbo controller for most of it. Or I let the game play by itself, just naturally, by walking away from it. So you don't even have to be there to play the game. It's like a fancy version of Cookie Clicker. Do you guys know Cookie Clicker? This is a fancy version of Cookie Clicker. You might have to put in some effort at some points, but it's usually very minimal. Not that this game is Cookie Clicker. Okay, Test Your Might was PvP. Test Your Luck was PvP. Test your what? Okay, anyways. Oh, he's talking about these old things, how everything was a PvP, PvE option. There was multiplayer. There was definitely multiplayer in games that had come before in the Mortal Kombat franchise. I think like it's hilarious that anyone on Reddit would defend this game as saying best multiplayer, considering that there is no multiplayer. There's no multiplayer PvE option. There is limited PvP options. Yeah, this guy says it. Why so few options? That's not even counting PvE, which is just bare bones game. I didn't even mention the monetization because brain deads will just say don't buy it. And, you know, I did have a conversation with Brusque Poet, and he was talking to Total MK before I jumped in. And he was just saying like, "Oh, it's marked in the premium shop. What's exclusive? If you don't want it, don't buy it." Blah blah blah. It is such a brain dead thing to say because we have downloaded 126 gigabytes, at least on PlayStation 5, of just in-game advertisements and grooming to purchase. Purchase things from the shrine. Purchase things from the seasonal store. And better beware of FOMO. And purchase things from the premium shop. It's all about purchasing. That's a huge problem. And it's part of the gameplay. It's a huge part of the gameplay. You can't say that what you wear or how things look in the game don't affect how you feel. Right? That's why I kind of, I kind of laughed at myself when I said it's just particle effects, right? Because, how things look do actually matter in how things, play out in the game. But I would say costumes are more important than particle effect or background. Costumes are way more important because that's you. That's you on the stage. You don't care about the stage. You don't care about the particle effects of the opponent or yourself. You care about killing in your prettiest outfit. So this is a huge part of gameplay. And if particle effects and the background mean so much to you, then you should be able to respect and understand that the costume matters to me. But beware, particle effects equals 17 frames per second. I've shown it before. The game was not optimized for all of these particle effects. These particle effects are literally breaking the game. Especially when it jumps from 60 to 30 to 60. Like, this game is so busted. So yeah, I love this post. I mean, this guy wrote a long paragraph. I didn't read all of it. But people who, people defend this, which is really, really sad. And I mean, like, I was just looking at, like, the top new posts on Reddit. I'm certain that there are many posts like this where people are saying basically what I'm saying, and they're getting downvoted, which is so sad. People are like, nobody cares. Yeah, because NRS is conditioning people into becoming consumers. Like, look at the stuff he's retweeting. He's retweeting the 30 under 30 Sonic Fox, saying that this looks so sick. Yes, purchase. Purchase Quan. Purchase Chameleon. Except ignore the fact that this is all done per corporate schedule to get you to open your wallet, and they weren't even creative enough to make different characters for the story mode. It's such an insult, especially with Shang Tsung, right? Shang Tsung is no different from how he plays in the story mode to the DLC that you get by purchasing or from the pre-order exclusive. This is on disc DLC. On disc DLC is terrible. I can't abide by it. Not at all. Not at all. And this meme, why is everything just so like, I don't know. I hate some of these memes. Look at the bedpan on his head. LOL. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah. So it's crazy that Reddit can't get over me. Which is really nice, because it's my birthday. So many people care. I don't care if you agree or disagree, because at least you're asking a question. That's all my goal is. Ask more questions. Think about what you're consuming. Think about the product that you're buying. Is it meeting high standards? Is it meeting quality standards? No. There's no quality in this game. Nothing was balanced and nothing was tested. They took Shills to balance and test this game. And they they didn't do their job. Cuz they're all Shills. It's like a positive feedback daisy chain of shillery. Yeah. It all circles back. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you so much for joining along. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of Reddit? I think Reddit is such a strange place. Okay, she rotates colors like she did in MK Armageddon. Yes. She does have different colors. I'm excited for Chameleon. I noticed that the animations are her attacks. Yes. Jade, Katana, Melina. I'm not particularly happy to see it, for the reasons I've explained. It's just a cash grab. These DLC cameo characters definitely got more care and attention than the base game roster characters. Why? Because they were rushed? They couldn't be bothered to think up of fancy ways to use Frost? Classic ways to use Frost? Imagine if she had the air ice quake. OMG. LOL. Diddy. LOL. So if you wish to debate me or have some contrary opinion, can you counter my argument rather than commenting on how I sound? That's just so low effort. It also shows that you don't have an actual counter argument. It's a cash grab. Triple X, it's unfortunate, but I called that she would have Jade's moves. D's, I haven't played MK11 for a bit, but after doing some KL to get the last set, going back to MK1 is so shit, so broken and laggy. Yeah, especially when more people are playing MK11, you can get into matches quicker in MK11 versus MK1. Yes, she should have. Chameleon should have been the cameo. Oh. Okay. Chameleon should have been playable, yes. I think he demonetized. Is that what he said? Okay. Coochie Molotov. Yeah, that's what I heard too, Frog. I might be a shill for Quan. I'm going to be paying for him. I'm not telling you to not have fun with whatever you have fun. Please, never think that. Enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. I just say ask questions. Think about what you're purchasing, but it definitely sounds like you're asking questions roundish trout. So, goal accomplished. Okay, Quan Chi looks vegan. None of the guys in the roster look particularly buff. They look like very slim in compared to like what came before. Like, I don't know how people want us to forget what came before. It's hard. John, hey, keep it real, beautiful, more like poopy. Oh no. People keep mentioning how Quan Chi has a big head in this. I can't unsee. LOL. You can get all skins for MK11 on PC, Dave. It's the way to go. Exactly. Like, honestly, like these kinds of games where they are trying to nickel and dime you on every single piece of content or time gate it behind only being available in a game for just 24 hours. Playing on PC with some sort of unlocker or mod or cheat or hack, this is probably ideal. You'll at least get the experience that you should have gotten with the original price tag for free. Yay. Those were Melina size. Yes, MK2 Melina is purple. Oh, I see that there's lots of comments. I'll just start at the bottom. Manson, it's nice to hear the younger generation of gamers not supporting the pandering. It makes me feel good. We can get pandering anywhere these days. This honesty is refreshing. OMG. See, like, the thing is for me, they are trying to pander to me, but I can see it. And it's problematic because if there is no game and there is no execution behind the pandering, it's just a cash grab. And you can't see it as anything else. Thank you, keep it real. LOL. John Cena has a toilet seat on his head. Yes, Shang is no different. Yet Quan is way different. Exactly. Yes. Supporting and pandering is the new therapy. I think that, well, like I put in the title of this, I think that there is a lot of cultish behavior going on here because people are saying, oh, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. I don't completely disagree, but there are plenty of Reddit posts and YouTube videos of people making the same complaints. So the first, like this part of the statement here, there are plenty of people of Reddit posts and YouTube videos making the same complaints. These people don't want to hear other people's opinion. They only want to shit post their Omni-Man booty memes, which are kind of gay. Can we call it what it is? But they don't want to hear about dissenting opinion. That's how you know that Reddit is an echo chamber. Because they don't want to hear what people think. I'm willing to hear you out. Just be respectful. Don't yell at me, brusque poet. Little boy. I just can't with him. We still have to get to that. That was just insane. But yeah, there is like cultish behavior here because people, and I've got this in comments before, they're telling me to have faith in NRS. Be patient while they cook, as the children would say. I don't agree with that. You pay for a product, the product better be good. You don't pay $50 for a BJ and get lots of teeth and not be mad. Can we be honest? You expect a good time for $50. So I expected a good time for whatever I paid. But I'm not going to be patient while they try and figure out how to put the lips over the teeth. That's too much. So it's insane that people feel like that. I choose to use that time while I wait for the devs with my community to enjoy, but there's nothing to enjoy. I ask these people, what do you enjoy in the game? And usually it's some response of the cameo. But I'm like, the cameo is unbalanced. The offensive and defensive options are not the same in cost of resources. As well, it's a cash grab. People don't want to hear that. People don't want to hear that it's another entire roster, quote, from Dominic Cianciolo, because it's another revenue stream. They can charge double the MK fans. Get more, double the player base by having this cameo feature. It's unfortunate because it's just cut corners and low effort when these characters should be playable. They want to tell an MK Armageddon style story with a lie of an MK Armageddon sized roster. And we're already seeing copy pasted moves. Like, how much creativity do they got? Damn it. That trash poet conversation was very steamy. I like Fate being the calm and cordial guy in that debate. I thought I was going to be the calm one too at the beginning. But Lord knows, you guys know, if someone comes at me sideways, I am going to pop off. I don't have patience for that. Because that's not how I was raised. My mom is a Leo, and I am a Sagittarius. My sister is a Leo. There was a lot of yelling in our house. Just a lot. That's why I say, like, none of these guys, none of these shills can dish it like my mom. My mom is the most intense. It won't ever stop. Yeah, old ladies from a different era, I think they just have, they're cut from a different cloth. I think that's what it is. Manson, it won't ever stop. Yes, Triple X, I think Red Dead Redemption going to come first. Just Drew, all this WB crap just reminds me of Josie and the Pussycats. Not a GTA fan, so I don't really give an opinion. You know, I'm okay. GTA, the last one I played was GTA 4. I would use Jago in Killer Instinct. 30 million wins under 30. Okay. Six Legs. Hey, babes. Hey, babes. Thank you for yesterday's Six Legs. It was so much fun. Thank you for being there. Okay, so I think this is the part of the stream where everything goes to shit. Because I spoke to Brusque Poet. And I'm pretty sure Foxy Grandpa knows who I am, too. I mean, like, I did call him out in song, and people told him about the song. And people told Ghosty about the song. And then people on Twitter are talking about the songs. It's funny, because I don't have time for Reddit or Twitter. Like, I'll just do a quick Google search. What I get is what I get. Actually, if you do a quick Google search, type in MK Reddit. MK1 is bad. Unpopular opinion. MK1 is a huge step backwards. Right? Like, that's... I don't understand how, like, the first results on Google are like this, but if you read, like, the new and hot stuff on the Reddit, it's totally contrary. It's just a huge cult-like hypnotism that people are under whenever these trailers come out. And I mean, yes, things look flashy, things look pretty, but you know what? I think, like, this is also why Sonic Fox is saying that he's gonna, like, main this Quan Chi, because there is nothing really flashy in the game besides cameo combos. People rarely use fatal blows, right? It's so easy to punish and block. So what is flashy there? Throws? People don't do throws. It only does 11%. Right? Like, you can still go for throws, but it's just so long, the animations. It hurts. It hurts to watch those long animations for 11%. But here, Quan Chi has all of the particle effect. He's definitely broken with huge hitbox off his basic attacks with the extended portal. Also, tentacle hentai. That's what Gen Z likes. So Sonic Fox being a furry, of course he's going to main it. There's nothing really fancy with anyone else on the base roster. Really? Like, what particle effects are pretty besides Li Mei? Quan Chi's definitely got a lot of particle effects. Same goes for, like, Omni-Man. Like, if you look at the way that he interacts with the stage, you'll see craters and things appear on the stage. None of the other characters have that. So they are really putting really unique and different particle effects on these DLC characters versus the regular characters. Like, how many flame effects do we have with Scorpion, Liu Kang, Shang Tsung? Right? It's kind of insane. Katana, Kung Lao got that same blue magic glow. Anyways, particle effects. Like, this is what I care about. How things look a lot. I do care about this a lot. But yeah, so there was this, like, debate here with Brusque Poet, Foxy Grandpa. Fate. Huge shout out to Fate. Love Fate. Thank you for even considering putting me on your live stream. Things got heated. But if you really want to watch the whole thing, I think it's pretty interesting because he talks to, I guess, an ex-pro sports player, a YouTube shill, and a Gen Z pro sports shill. Yeah. So debate doesn't really start until, like, I think, like, a couple hours in.
Hi. Asian, like this mode, it was kind of like a tutorial. Like,
That's the thing.
are you talking to the average MK fan that just used to get online and have some fun? You know, or are you talking to the pro players? Because you say they took out all these defensive options in MK11, but those defensive options actually helped me. So you say they're useless, but to other people, they were helpful, right? So then they get taken out, but then there's nothing replaced. Nothing is replaced.
There doesn't need to be anything replaced. You have.
Okay, so I had similar conversation with Brusque Poet too during this. But Diddle or D Little or Little D or whatever his name is, I don't know. I've never heard of him before. But this guy was really defending Sonic Fox. And for me, I really couldn't with Little D defending Sonic Fox. The problem is that I really don't like straight allies trying to tell LGBT what LGBT should be. Because if you're telling me LGBT should be some kinky fur fetish, I disagree. I'm really against the normalization of fetishes, which is why I also don't like seeing everyone on the MK1 roster in an open-toed high heel. It's icky. It's way icky. And I look at the whole outfit from head to toe, but I didn't expect to see everyone's toes. It's just icky. So you know that someone has like a toe fetish. Someone has a serious big toe fetish at NRS. But like, to tell people that this is what we must idolize is this furry kind of behavior, a lot of people would disagree with that, and we're not allowed to disagree with that. I disagree upon this inclusion within the LGBT. Like, this is not normal. I have never encountered anyone who was like, hey, let's put on a fursuit. And the stories I've heard about fur communities being predatory, I do think it's an environment where people could get groomed. And it wouldn't surprise me, like, 10 years later, you hear from Sonic Fox that he was groomed within one of these fur communities. Yuck. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. The kind of, like, communities that you build on fetishes and weird sexual kinks, like, where's that going to lead? What kind of crowd are you going to attract? So it's so strange that Ed Boon really caters to this. But that's, again, because Ed Boon is totally aligned with all of the modern day sensitivities that comes with things like diversity, equity, and inclusion. The things that come from Dominic Cianciolo's Twitter. We should take a look at it, because I haven't seen it in a while. I wonder what kind of new crap he's posting. Oh, look. He posted about the MK story. Let's see what this actually says. Wow, not that I actually clicked on Dominic Cianciolo's Twitter, and it's actually helpful for the first time. This is the first time that I've been looking at his Twitter over the course of, like, months, years. And this is the first time it's actually useful. Wow. I'm so shocked.
I wanted to ask, especially to the fans, what can we expect to the franchise in the next few years, maybe?
Well, just like we did with Mortal Kombat 11, we're going to release...
Are they social distancing? Like, what's going on there? Why are they so far apart from each other? Also, 11. Like, look here. Like, why is she over here? Like, is she really contagious? What's happening? What is this? Omelet NACCXP? It seems like a Brazil thing? Is it a Brazil thing?
Well, just like we did with Mortal Kombat 11, we're going to release a second part with more story. You know, and we have a big surprise after that. So we're going to be...
Okay, so they're using the same tactics with MK11. They truly haven't innovated anything differently. They'll make a shitty story mode expansion. Please don't tell me Aftermath was good. Please don't tell me any of the story was good in MK1 or MK11. None of it makes sense. Time travel and multiple dimensions. None of it makes sense. So, and he did con us when he said, oh, at the end of the story mode, there's going to be like a big whoa moment. The big whoa moment was that everyone was gender bent or hybrid. And we could see this stuff and not play with it. Yeah, the big whoa was that NRS would do all of this stuff, put work into creating these characters, and not allow them to be playable. That's the big whoa that I saw at the end of the story. So when he says there's going to be a big surprise at the end, like, what is that going to be? In MK11, the big surprise was that there was meteor towers. Was that there was a recurring annual schedule in the premium shop? Was that we realized that we were on the 3-year schedule of Combat League? Like, honestly, I feel like people are buying the delusion. They're buying the illusion and fantasy. They're telling themselves fiction, fairy tales about this game, when everything is quite clear. It's copy-pasted from MK11 to be as monetized as it was in terms of its DLC expansions. However, what we see from MK11 to MK1 is that all of the skins that were in Combat Pack, they're now nickel and diming it to us, selling it individually. So is that what we have to look forward to with the new story expansion? Is another premium shop expansion? Like, this game is so ridiculous. I can't. I need a drink. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. I really can't understand how people aren't asking the same questions that I'm asking, especially if they played MK11. Because if it's the same pony show, and we saw what happened with Combat Pack 1, like, that's less reason to get into the new Aftermath version of Mortal Kombat 1. This is
Be
sad.
supporting the game for even longer than we did with Mortal Kombat 11, so it's going to be fun.
We're going to be supporting this game for even longer than MK11, is what he says. So, like I said, in order to get the gold and silver palette of costume number 3, you have to wait for that invasion season for that character. So if there's 22 seasons, that's 2 years. If you put a week in between every season, that pushes it out to, like, what, 2 years, 4 months? And then, of course, they're going to have it repeating with different rewards. Because I've seen the data mine files where skins haven't been released yet. We saw them be put into the premium shop as well. We also saw that with the time date glitch, you could go back in time and get new rewards from, like, weekly quests specifically. So yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. How do the Shills defend it? It's really hard to understand why.
There's so many defensive
do
options
this.
within MK1. So many.
Okay, so let's fast forward a bit.
People,
Can you pull
That's
up
not true.
MK2 and show me the on-screen frame data, please?
It
I
will
can
not be on
find
the
in-game.
screen. People used to break down the game frame by frame and pick
know.
out frame data.
But it wasn't
That's
in the
what they
game,
did.
though, was it?
Of course it wasn't in the game. Of
So
course
how
it
do
wasn't
you
in the
so
game.
how do you think we learn how to
Because you can pay for it separately in other games.
play?
They broke the game down frame by frame.
No, we just fought. We learned by losing and playing and losing, and then eventually we would get better, right? So this is where there's 2 schools of thought, right? You are a mathematician. I'm not.
It's not.
Not a mathematician. Was that a compliment or a read? So I think, like, this is really, like, the problem here is the Shills, the pro sports players. They feel like their opinion is somehow more worthy than the average person. When, first off, we're talking about a video game. not a science. Maybe it's science. Maybe it's math in some respects. But it's a game, first and foremost, and people should be allowed to have fun however they want to. So if you want to spend all of your time learning the frame data, memorizing it, yeah. If you want to spend all of your time in practice learning combos, yeah, like, sure, do that. Why not? Have fun. As long as you're having fun and not hurting anyone else. But to force your idea that people have to do math or that people have to look at numbers in order to play a game or enjoy it, and if they don't do that as a prerequisite, then their opinion doesn't matter. It's just massive gatekeeping that we're seeing from people like Diddle here in this conversation, especially with Brusque Poet and Foxy Grandpa later on. It's much. It's really much. And I think that kind of behavior just divides up the community. And I think that, like, you being called a shill, that should not, maybe that offends you. But look at your behavior. You're dividing up the community by gatekeeping, by saying that people can't have opinions. That's ridiculous. Everyone's entitled to opinions. Should I say that your single player opinion does not matter because I am the one with the #1 score on co-op towers? Should I say that your opinion on multiplayer does not matter because I'm the one who got that #1 spot first? Like, no, that sounds ridiculous. No, I would never say that. I would never say that. But that's what these pro sports players are doing, and that is shilled behavior because they are defending the company instead of listening to the player. Defend the company. Why? Because these ideas cater to you. Like, MK has been catered to the pro sports scene. They try to make it look flashy for Evo. They want to be so good on all of the pro sports circuits, but they ain't getting it with MK1. Mortal Kombat is laughed at in the FGC, just at large, because it requires less skill than other games. And I used to, have trouble seeing that, but I totally see it with MK1 because MK1 has a lot of brain dead behavior in it. I think that there was more varied player styles in MK11, but there's pretty much just one player style. Doesn't matter if you're low tier or high tier. Everyone is doing the same thing. And sure, you could call it meta, but even in a meta, there is still other things being used. But when the style of gameplay is just reduced to one facet of a fighting game, it's ridiculous. Could you imagine playing a shooter where all you did was snipe? That's essentially what's happening here. Right? Like, in a shooter, you want to have a nice mix of guns, a nice, mix of range of engagements with other players. Sometimes it got to be close up. That's when you pull out the shotgun. Sometimes you're kind of, before you nail them, you might hit them with the scout. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, like the point is that there is really no different variety of play styles because everyone's doing 50% combos plus runaway. Anyways, so let's continue.
I'm not a mathematician. You take something that's -1, something that's +2 is going to beat it. That's all.
OMG. People can't do basic algebra, so don't ask people to do math. That's unfair. Algebra's oppressive. I need a calculator.
When I say about scrapping, it's not because we're mashing buttons. You can't.
Oh, this was another point. Yes, Fate. So, Fate's Australian. I'm Canadian. Not everyone's American. Not everyone's going to talk the same way. We all have different cultures, different ways of speaking. So, Fate likes to say, scrap or harpoon. But I understand what he's saying. But these American pro sports players, or people in general, they want to play semantics. You understand what the person is saying, But since they're not saying it in the way that best suits you, you get mad. And that's kind of extended to the rest of society. That's why everyone is so sensitive about talking about things like sexual orientation, gender identity, race, women, men, all of these things. Because everyone gets so super sensitive, right? Why can't he call it scrap? Why can't he call it harpoon? Anyways, yeah, the pro sports definitely want to feel like they are better than people. Oh boy. Let's see.
Fighting games, right? And I mean pre-3D era especially. So we had to learn by having the.
Well,
So let's
Mortal Kombat is banned in most countries.
Right.
So you're talking about 3
Right.
million in
Listen,
the
man.
advertised countries.
Listen,
Oh, this was another point. So a lot of people love to talk about the 3 million statistics from David Zaslav. They also don't want to talk about how they're trying to transition people away from 3 to 4 year release schedules on console to more multi-platform live service content free-to-play activities. They're not talking about how the games that we're getting are grooming us and preparing us for the mobile experience. No. No one wants to talk about facts or what David Zaslav actually said. They also want to go hyperbolic and say that it has 3 million copies sold, maybe after the Black Friday sales. But babes, if you have to sell your thing at cheap on discount so quickly, it means something's wrong. You don't see Gucci selling their latest stuff on sale. Not within the same season. Are you kidding me? I'm so confused. So this good that they try to push to us as a luxury product only available on next-gen consoles, you need to buy an Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5 right now. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. This thing could have run on PS4 if it can run on Switch. Damn. But the 3 million statistic, he said nearly 3 million, right? That's not 3 million. That could be like 2.5, 2.6. I know that a lot of people play on PlayStation, and my lowest rank is now like 2 million. It would surprise me to hear that there is like, I don't know, is there 1 million people on Xbox? If there is, then I'll for sure believe it's more than 3 million at this point. But that still doesn't change the fact that no one's playing it. You can have all the sales, but people are still not going to play. Let's see if we can do a compare game. Compare with others. Here we go. So let's add Street Fighter 6. Do you see that? I mean, people like to make up shit. But when you look at the actual stuff, and this is the problem with Brusque Poet. He was yelling at me. He's like, where are the sources? Give me the sources. He doesn't want to give his stupid sources, nor does he want to provide his email, describing the nature of his relationship with WB. But yeah, very interesting. So here are my sources. Look how Street Fighter totally eclipses Mortal Kombat 1. Like, people want to say, oh, there's a 3 million player base. Well, how is it that Street Fighter sold to less people? Apparently, that's what they like to claim. But still has more people playing it. It's ridiculous. These people are delusional when presented with facts like this. Right? That's so insane. So, yeah, I wish I could have spoken to Diddle or whatever his name is. Because, yeah, there was a lot of stuff that I felt like he was just completely off on.
Want to go into a fight, and just because they whiff on one punch, literally have to have half their health gone. Maybe you.
Macros that are cheating. Now, can you tie your buttons to a macro? 100.
Yeah, you can. LOL. Not that these pro sports players are pretending that they don't know how to cheat. You kind of have to know how to cheat to avoid cheating. Right? I don't know. I don't understand how these people are talking. How old is Diddle? I thought he was older, but maybe
100%,
not.
but that just means you're rebinding your keys. There is no
Hang on.
script.
Hang on, wait a sec. I'm not talking about a script in the game. You understand?
Yeah, I really don't know how Fate was able to manage his composure through 12 hours of live stream. And he edited it down. Like there was more, but he took out stuff. So
Understand that.
it's so
What I'm
long.
No,
saying-
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about a
Kudos.
software program that releases a script to make a combo on a single button. I understand what you're trying to say,
Yes,
and it's complete bullshit.
It's
The lies, the bald-faced lies that we're hearing from this quote-unquote pro sports player commentator. I can't, because cheating is a thing. You can actually see how people cheat. Like, oh my god. How to script macro for Mortal Kombat 1. Okay, see, like, look, people are talking about it. Macros in MK1, Reddit. Look, it gets downvoted too. Better to ask forgiveness than permission. OMG. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, people aren't helpful on Reddit. I created a more fully functioned AHK script. I mean, like, people are aware, so it's kind of shocking that Reddit is aware, but not supposedly the person's whose opinion matters the most on the game. He doesn't know. It's lies.
That's
okay,
complete
cool.
bullshit.
I will send you at least a couple of links.
I do think that, like, there were several instances, especially in my conversation talking to Brusque Poet, where it was just lies. Yeah.
So these scraps that you talk about is your argument to not having the defensive measures.
Combo. That's because you don't agree with that because you don't want.
Damn, there's no transcript. I wish there was a transcript so then I could, like, Control F, find the word, because I want to find the part where he was talking about Sonic Fox. Like, I don't understand why these people are writing Sonic Fox's D so hard.
Want to practice.
No,
That's what
combos.
It's because he's 30 under 30. 30 million wins under 30. LOL. But yeah, wow.
It's not the only thing that you should know fundamentally.
I never said it was the only thing. You don't know fundamentals, though.
Yes,
You
I
don't
do.
know fundamentals.
See, like, this is so, like, it's attacking. Like, why attack? You don't know fundamentals. No, I can list them off. Rush down, grappling, reversal, combos, zoning, runaway. Hi, I designed AI builds. I know the fundamentals. So, like, the fact that he's talking to people like they're, like, anyone who's casual or someone who is not a pro sports player is just completely stupid. Like, no. I see that the game is only combos and runaway. I know how to make an AI build like that. That's what I did for Scorpion. But, like, I just, it's such a shame. Because these people feel so entitled to their opinion. They feel so superior that they just look down on the rest of us, like, what, meager peasants? The rest of us pilgrims? Except they're the ones who are the puritanical ones, saying that we can't criticize the fursuit, but we also can't have sexy ladies. Right. Okay.
Fundamentals. No, you don't. Name me one fundamental. Name me one.
About what?
I just did.
Fundamentals within a fighting game. Name me one fundamental that you should have.
Oh my god.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, when I do learn or pick up a character,
Yeah, this is, I was like, Fate, tag me in. Tag me in. I want to go after this guy. But I just explained. I mean, like, these people, they're so stupid. And really, it's like an illusion. Like, the people are drinking the Kool-Aid that they really feel like their shit don't stink and that they're better than other people. And if they are running this cult, like, they're like the molesting priests who groomed Sonic Fox into the fursuit. Like, I wonder what 4chan dark hole place on the internet he fell into and was encouraged into that. It's just so strange.
you know,
Oh yeah,
censorship of
females'
the characters.
boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Females' tits and their vaginas and how they need.
Oh my god, why is he talking about oh my god, what would we just skip into? What's happening here? Okay, let's see if we can
Coming at
get some
people like Sonic
context.
Fox, and you really need to get a little bit of a reality check, man. And I'm sorry that you know.
I've been told this too. I've been told to get a therapist, go back to using my meds. LOL, these people don't want to actually say what's wrong with your argument or challenge you in some sort of intelligent manner. They'll say things that are so stupid. The most low basic reads. You need mental help. Blah, blah, blah. Like, lol. And these are the same people who are like, oh my god, mental health awareness. Oh my god, let's all praise Caboose that he got sad on Twitter. Like, it's such a crazy double standard that they apply to people.
At the end of the day, you're not going to take my words to heart. I'm not going to take your words to heart. You're not even going to probably even...
That's not true. Like, I am open to changing my mind. Like, I am waiting for that one response that tells me how this game is great. I haven't seen it yet. Damn.
Think about it after this, so it is what it is, man. But that's why people are coming at you, if you're wondering.
No, they're coming at me and other people because we're calling them out for being shills. Not because of nail polish and furry suits.
I said nail polish and furry suits. That does bother me. It may not bother him. But it bothers me because, like, we're in a day and age where the LGBT, like, we are changing our definitions of what it means to be gay and lesbian. You guys may not see it because you're not lesbian or gay. But we are being told as gay men that we must now love female penis, masculine vagina. Like, it's all just very confusing. And we're telling lesbians that they have to like female penis. Yep. It's so strange. Like, we are changing our definitions constantly, pushing things constantly. And now we have fursuits to contend with in the LGBTQIA plus 2S XYZ. Yes, ma'am. Work queen. Wi-Fi password. That's my Wi-Fi password. It's too much. Like, why? Get this stuff out of the LGBT. It's like how people co-opted Pride from it being like about political, like getting people equal rights, equal, like get rid of the sodomy laws. Don't put me in jail. But it went away from that to now like, let's swing our wings in children's faces. Like, that's so weird. That's so strange. I can't. And the normalization of all this fetish stuff is what the LGBT now stands for, which is like, ick. It's ick. It really is ick. And then you try to talk to someone and they're like, titties and vaginas. What?
Even if they were shills. Even if they were shills.
And I'm calling this guy a shill because really, like, you shouldn't be dividing the player base. You should be using your voice, your platform, your whatever, to be talking about the issues at hand with this game, rather than defending it and saying that this guy here has no right to have an opinion. That's so unfortunate. Everyone go check out Fate. I love Fate. Also, please leave a like. There's 74 of you here. Can't we get 74 likes or get out? Like, what are you doing here? But yes.
What the fuck does that matter at the end of the day?
Thank you, brother. That's exactly what I needed to hear. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you.
What is it? No, I'm serious. What does it matter?
No, that's it, man. That's exactly. All right, cool. Thank you.
I'm serious. What does it matter? And I understand your argument that you're trying to make. On the other side, what does it matter for you? Because you're asking why. You're asking why.
They're getting mad at us for asking questions. That's actually laughably terrible. Like, we're not supposed to ask questions.
Asking why about what? Why they're shills?
No. Why they're coming at you and trying to retort an argument towards you. Why they're saying, hey, man, you're low level. You don't really know what you're talking about. That's
That is so foolish. That is such an elitist statement. That's saying like, yeah, like I said, this conversation actually goes in circles. I mean, like obviously, it's so long, but like the argument, it just continues. I can't.
That's why.
No, I do.
But you don't.
It's not just the only thing I talk about. I talk about this, you know,
Oh yeah,
censorship of
females'
the characters.
boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Females' tits and their vaginas and how they.
That's so like this is a problem with society. Like we're not talking about their vaginas. I'm not, at least. I don't want to know about that. But I think what we're talking about is the removal of beauty standards, the total shift 180 degrees from having, it was perhaps more female objectification in the past, but now it's more male objectification in the present. Like it's gone full 180. Like why can't we just have everyone objectified? Or equally not objectified. But I would much prefer everyone to be objectified. Especially in a video game where it's supposed to be fantasy, fun, and escapism. Like most of the people who remember playing on arcades, who have those original feelings of fighting games that they're trying to appeal to with a reboot into MK1, they're going to get none of that. They're going to get no fan service or appreciation because this game was built around crazy WBDEI politics. Like, this is what they're trying to do. Like, they think that they are shaping the culture. They think they're shaping their culture of the world by promoting diversity, removing barriers, and creating space. And this is exemplified within their storyline of WBD, Inclusive Storytelling Guide. Like, the only thing memorable from MK1 was this crazy, lame storyline between Melina and Tanya, which was obvious LGBT pandering. But people want to say, if you call that out, it's weird, it's phobic, it's blah, blah, blah. But it's there in black and white. They care about that stuff. Also, I LOL at this because WB has changed their corporate policy website. After I made one of my videos calling them out, how politics ruined them. I don't want to say that I had a hand in it, but it seems suspicious. The timing seems suspicious. I know that I definitely made Brusque upset, so that's not conspiracy.
They need to be uncovered. We get it.
I didn't ask him for nude mods. I mean, there are nude mods out there.
I don't know how he's not yelling. Or at least insulting this guy. Because this guy is insulting him. And I think, like, when you get an insult or a read thrown your way, like, you should retort. I like to retort. I'm a retort. But yeah, I totally respect Fate for being really calm and cool-headed throughout all of this. Mind you, he's been at this for 4 hours and 20 minutes. Yikes. Okay, let's see what else happens.
For introducing combos, a lot of the players couldn't do the combos, so to the casual players, the combos were intimidating, just how it was in MK9. It was more intimidating.
Yep.
And even then, in MK9, their combos were more creative than MK1. But I like how he said how MKX was more balanced than MK11. Because Diddle, you are a Raiden player. I don't know if you listened to this or not. You, for what you're saying, is you played MKX, so that means you probably played Raiden. Raiden was busted, broken, and unfair in MKX.
See, okay, so I love this. I don't have that. I really appreciate who you're hearing here. His name is Breezy. He came from the pro sports scene. And he's been around for, like, a long time. You're hearing him talk about MKX. I don't know anything about MKX. I'll be honest. My familiarity really stems from MK11. I did go back to MKX to play it. I didn't super enjoy it. It was okay. But MK9 definitely most beautiful, especially with the ladies and men's. But it was really nice to hear his opinion on this stuff because he was calling out Diddle on things that I had no idea. And I think like this is the problem. Like if you limit the conversation to just pro sports players who attack the community by saying get good and you're low skill, this means we're missing out on all of the other voices that actually matter. We all equally matter because without us, WB wouldn't be selling a game. Oh yeah, back to the point about the 3 million units. I bought 3 copies of the game. I got the digital premium edition, I got a collector's edition, and I got another edition that I returned. So, yeah. So I did purchase 3, I returned 1, and I'm only playing 1. So, think about all the people who were extra like me who also did that. That would bring down that almost 3 million units sold number. I think a lot of us did that if you're like a super fan, right? Like I was a super fan of MK11. Definitely definitely MK11 has God, they never should have came out with MK1. MK11 was like so good. But now I'm looking back on everything and I'm like, what the hell was I doing? Why was I shilling for this company? So, like, I'm an X-shill. I'm an X-shill.
And if anyone knows his terminology or knows any of the movesets, Raiders back 2 was too damn fast. It was too damn hard to do up in the corner. To the point where
Okay, cool.
cut
I
through the
love
mud
Breezy.
type shit,
Do check
lots of
out the
broken
whole
stuff
thing
and everything. I
if you
get
get the
that.
chance.
Right.
I think this is probably one of the most interesting videos on Mortal Kombat 1 ever. Ever. I'm just going to say that. This was probably one of the most interesting videos ever. I'm honored that I was part of it. Thank you, Fate.
But this is the first Mortal Kombat game where I can literally put the controller down and just wait. I can't do anything.
Well, I was doing that in MK11 Fate. Game's been brain dead for a while, but I know what you mean.
To thinking you're racist for not liking
Yeah.
Tanya's new design.
Yep.
Not liking her new design has nothing to do with her race.
Oh my god, this is Brusque Poet. Oh, that voice. I can't with him.
Unless someone is saying so, which I have seen, and that's wrong.
Yeah.
White people stop virtue signaling challenge. I like to be a little bit spicy there. Then the tweet
Yeah.
that you say that I
Ew, I did not laugh at his joke. I would never laugh at Brusque's joke. Brusque, come check for me. Because I won't laugh at your joke. I'll call you what you are, a Gen Z entitled little boy. I asked him what his age was. He did not want to reveal. I told him my age. Why? Because you're a lady? Or why? Because you're under 25 and your brain hasn't fully developed? Yeah, that's a thing. Biology. People don't want to remember biology.
backtracked on is saying, I'd like to see those outraged Bay YouTubers make new videos and use this image of Tanya instead of that same image of her yelling and being angry. Let's see how they'll justify her calling ugly or the Mortal Kombat females.
Yeah, so this is a very strange thing with, you know what, I'll just fast forward to the part where I'm there. Let's see.
Right. What I'm saying is that, like, you read.
No, you went out there and actually did say that. That's what.
I was waiting so long to get into this call. By the time I got in, it was like
Doesn't have the
2:30
long
in the morning.
Straight hair.
And I was dead tired, and I had no patience.
She doesn't have the domino mask or the raccoon make.
You're asking why?
I want to hear the part with Total.
But you don't have to. You don't have to dedicate your YouTube channel to propagate, a narrative about me. That's fine. I'm
Okay,
not
but
talking-
He didn't dedicate his YouTube channel to propagate a narrative. This is what's happening here. These shills feel so hurt if anyone calls them out. Unfortunately. They feel so hurt. I'm open to criticism. Do you see me crying? that they love my posts. They don't got nothing else better to talk about on Reddit than me. I don't care. But these shills really do care because they really worry about their public perception. Because the reason why they shill is so that they can get that clout, that player base, that community to just eat up their shit. And please disagree with me. I like it, but just don't be rude. Don't be rude. We all disagree. Like Joey, shout out Joey. He likes Sindel, but I still call her Horseface. OMG, why do all the girls have to look like Carrie Bradshaw? It's too much. I mean, one Sarah Jessica Parker was enough, but we don't need all of them with horse faces.
About that.
I'm not telling people to hate on you, bro. Right, like I had D Little in here crying about me making fun of you painting your nails. I mean, are you on suicide watch or something?
Yeah, so I also asked Brusk about why he paints his nails, because, like, I know why I paint my nails. I know why. I also really like nail art design. This may be something you don't know about me, but I love to give my mother a manicure, a pedicure. Give her painted nails. This is what I do. I also do, like, really fancy stuff, like water marbling and ombre nails. Like, I love a good ombre nail. You know, it's pretty easy to do a French tip, but I'm so gay.
Right.
Why would I be on suicide watch?
Well, I don't know. He was acting like it was hateful. It's like,
well,
dude,
you
who
making
gives a
fun of my
fuck?
nails is a little bit like funny. I mean, like it's funny. It's kind
I think it's funny. But he didn't want to talk about it with the gay guy. I think there was some repression there.
of weird that you kind of get that you make fun of my nails all the time. You bring it up as if it's really like.
Oh, Fate. My heart weeps for him. I don't know how he managed to get through all of this. Because, like, you can tell the tone and demeanor of Fate is just, like, chill. He's just keeping calm. And I'm betting he would really like to, like, pop off. Because, like, he looks like he has some pent-up energy. But, like, Brusk is totally going at it. And that's the problem. Like, people feel like if you scream the loudest, your opinion is the most correct. That's not true. No. No. Not in my books, which is why things got really heated when I got there.
It's funny. It's just look. It's just like a visual marker. Like, you know, you've got like the you've got the curliest fucking hair I've ever seen too.
Did he say the curliest effing hair or the girliest effing hair? Did he say girly or curly? I don't know. But if it's girly, I would have died. I did not hear that. I think at this point I was in the chat with Total MK and Breezy and Firelord. We were just chatting. And I was trying to listen to, like, what was going on too. Cause, like, you know, like in a debate, like I did... LOL. Can you believe this? I did model parliament for 3 years when I was in high school. So we got to go to our provincial legislature and pretend we were politicians. So there's like a debate system, and you have like page boys who are like young little twinks who will take your messages to the other people that you direct them to. Yes, love them. Yeah, it was just great. Yeah, it was wonderful. But, like, there was no, like, I feel like there was no moderation here. I think this debate really would have benefited from, like, having, like, a moderator, someone impartial, who would just, like, make sure people aren't over-talking each other and people were staying within a time limit. Because, yeah, Brusk totally did not respect other people.
I've also said that you probably literally could be like Losty's long lost brother. I mean, you look like you look like your family. You know what I mean? But
that's cool.
You can make fun of me too. It's okay. Like I don't give.
I don't know. I mean, like making fun of people of how they look. It's different when you're talking about a real person. So I don't encourage anyone to go make fun of people and how they look, unless it's a celebrity or a public profile figure. Because those are safe. You can make fun of those. But yeah, I don't know. Don't make fun of Fate. He's a nice guy.
Velocity. The same thing about Rectify, or whatever the fucking name is, right? They all say the same thing. Because there's a pattern of behavior that seems to crop up where, because of the favor that they get, the favoritism, right? You've got other YouTubers that are very small, or Twitter people are very small, no financial interest, you know, calling this stuff out, you know, and you don't see the bigger people going as hard or even acknowledging some of this stuff unless it seems like it's the okay too. That's why I mentioned like the player one advantage I was talking earlier about.
I mean, like, I think, like, definitely people are going to be more honest if they're not receiving financial incentive. Like, I totally could have been getting more views, more subscribers if I was like I was with MK11 and being a shill and talking wonderful things about all of the weekly quest rewards and all of the invasion rewards and all of the brain dead challenges that exist in the form of survives or test your might or whatever. But that's the problem. Like, it's brain dead. I can't get away from it. Just everything in the game is so brain dead and lackluster compared to MK11 especially.
About that, right?
True. Mate, I've been in this game longer than you, man. I was...
Oh no.
Who ICMK is.
Hello?
But that's cool. Oh, what's up?
I can hear you, man.
Sorry, I was in another I was in the other chat as well.
No, that's cool, bro. That's cool. I was trying to figure out how to add you. Thanks to Brusk, I figured it out. So.
Okay, right. Trying to bring up the right chat. Am I in the chat here? The guest cast, is that it? No, cancel.
Oh.
It's not exclusive.
No, it's not, because then there could be a week where the page shit's not there. Then how are you supposed to know?
If the page shit is not there, then it's up to you whether or not it's up to you.
Okay. Okay. Brusk is the one who started all of this. He already came onto this pretty heated, and he was not getting, you know, that kind of response from Fate. So Total MK got in there, and yeah, it just went downhill immediately.
Look, right now, the Catravala skin in Mortal Kombat 1 for Havoc is in the shop. I can earn that in the shrine.
So like this is a problem. Like he's defending like how the premium shop says that there's a little star marking things that are premium shop exclusive, and that should be enough to tell a player, hey, buy it or don't buy it. But the problem comes like when you like he had a real hard time understanding this, and I think like in my conversation with him, I asked him if he knew about the data mined holiday palette swaps, and he's like, no, he has no idea. So it doesn't surprise me that like he does not know or understand about things in single player, because these guys like to pretend that they're pro sports players or heavy PvP, or that they're just genius know-it-alls. That's what they like to pretend. I am willing to accept that I don't know everything. I am willing to admit that I have a more average, casual perspective, especially when it comes to things like PvP. But these guys don't want to admit where they could be wrong. So there are two instances where he is very wrong in his conversation with Total MK. He's talking about the Havoc premium shop bundle. The problem is that gear piece from that premium shop bundle you can't get from the shrine. You have to purchase it. Nowhere is there a star that says that. Nowhere does it say if you can acquire it in a future season. That's why if you have purchased everything from the shrine, you will still have that Havoc bundle at 80% off, 120 cost to get the matching gear piece. And why should we pay 120 when it used to be 60 in Season 1? Like, this is the problem. Like, the shills get so hot, so bothered, that they're just Yell, 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 yell. And you can't even have an intelligent conversation with them because of the fact that, like, you hear it. Brusque Poet is like this.
Now, it's a different conversation on whether or not they should indicate whether or not certain items should be.
Why is it a different conversation when we're having the conversation now? But yeah, this is a common tactic that Brusque Poet was using during his conversation with Fate, Total MK, and myself, that he was just constantly deflecting and yelling and yelling.
Be identified on where you unlock them. That's not what we're talking about now. That is a different conversation, and I have always said from the beginning,
I want you to open up your wallet.
Yeah, like Total MK has to scream in order to like talk over this guy, and unfortunately, like Brusque must have his face, like he must be deep throating that mic because he is so loud. I don't know how you balance the audio on this, Fate, because it's just too intense.
They reduced the Dragon Crystals in the game. They took Dragon Crystals out of the cameo fighters for the second last reward tier. It's so obvious, man. This game is
exactly. I'm not defending the fact that you can't get Dragon Crystals.
Give me Dragon Crystals.
I'm not defending the fact.
Give me $1.60 for free skins. The game's fucking bad.
I'm not defending the amount of like the grind that it takes or the.
You can see that Brusque Poet is so bothered. Like, he's just so mad. And, like, Fate's laughing. I think everyone should be laughing at Brusque. He's just a little kitty. These little kitties should, like, wait till their brain is fully cooked if they want to say that people's opinions don't matter, right?
Lack of grind that it has in Mortal Kombat 1 to unlock Dragon Crystals. I'm not defending that at all.
Dude, here's the thing. I'm down for grinding for Dragon Crystals. I've said it
me too.
1,000,000 times.
But there's none, right? There's none.
There. Yeah. And I don't hate you, bro.
That's cool.
I'm the same as Retro.
I'm great. That's great. That's awesome.
I don't.
So he's being so sarcastic, so dismissive in his responses. I called him out on lying too, because like the way he's responding doesn't sound genuine.
I got annoyed when it looked like you were defending the store, bro.
The only thing that I was addressing was the fact that, hey, if something is in the premium store... Hold on. Let me finish my point like I finished.
Yeah, I mean, like, that was a solid 20 minutes of them arguing about the premium store.
By not having a mark. That's all I'm going to say. By not having a mark. By not having a mark.
That doesn't prove shit.
Yeah.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Because I literally have the cost...
You're saying because it's marked... They was marked. It told you where to find those skins.
Yeah, I know. No mark, and I'll repeat this one more time. If there's no mark, then it means it's for free, and it is not store exclusive. When you have,
like, I think it's unfortunate that we can't hear Total MK as clear. Like, Brusque is taking advantage.
Have a mark that says exclusive to the premium store, and the mark is not there on the icon of the item, then it is.
Yeah, once again, how do you get the the exclusive gear piece? You have to purchase it. At least for now. It's timed exclusive to the premium shop. Why I don't understand why he's defending this game when the UI is so terrible. It can't tell us where we can actually acquire these things. It's all built around this idea of FOMO. And this kind of behavior from Brusque defending the premium shop, especially the stupid little star icon, it's so laughably bad.
It's not exclusive. That is as simple as you can get it. If you can't understand.
That is the voice of a true shill. Someone defending the shop of Mortal Kombat 1.
That is not on me. That is on you.
People who commented that they were tricked into buying shit.
Oh yeah, and there was a lot of people who were saying that they were just fine and they totally understood what they were saying.
A lot of people say what you say, Brusque, because you have a larger player base or audience or whatever than like little old me or Fate. So, of course, lots of people are going to be saying whatever the hell you're saying. I always engage or love seeing people who disagree with me. Because it's nice. Because, like, I know not everyone wants to see big bulges under the crotch flap, but I do. I know not everybody wants to see cakes beautiful women with beautiful cakes. But yeah, I do. I just don't understand it. I really don't get it.
Or what they were being told.
Also, another thing, when I installed the premium edition, it deliberately didn't install the Johnny Cage skin. And I went into the shop and I saw it and I thought, well, I get that as part of the combat pack, and I purchased it. And it.
Oh my god. So, okay, so like Total MK is giving like a personal story of how he got scammed, right? By the premium edition and the premium shop.
It took those dragon crystals off me.
That's
and
not
that
my
was
fault
on
because the
purpose.
Jean-Claude Van Damme skin
Yeah,
is
when you
within.
install
Yeah,
the
there's.
That's not my fault. Okay, well, first off, no one said it was your fault. But if you're defending the premium shop like this, when people are making active mistakes because of the bad UI, you're shilling. That is shillery. That is shill behavior.
Jean-Claude Van Damme skin is a code that you.
And could you imagine yelling at someone because they made a wrong purchase and they felt scammed? Like, where's the empathy? These people have no empathy.
Get within the disc.
And I put the code in, and guess what? It didn't install it. It left it unticked. And when I went into manage game.
Okay, well then why would your dumbass go and try to?
Who does he think he is? Red from the 70s show? You don't get to call people dumbass. Especially people that you're meeting for the first time. Is there no code of conduct? Ever? Don't people have morals or ethics or standards?
Buy it again.
I thought, because I put the code in, hello.
It's much. So, it's much. Okay, wow. I think we're just gonna go to my part. Where is my part? I was waiting so long to get in. I was so sleepy.
And I paid for my evil ticket, and I paid for my all the food that I paid.
LOL, people are saying Brusca's right on this. I disagree.
Hi, Brusque Poet. My name is Dave.
Oh my god, it's me! Not that it's me!
Or the Jaded Rabbit.
Sup, Jade?
Do you hear how he's talking? Sup, Jade? He's trying to be real macho. I don't think you have to talk like that to be macho.
Very.
Can I call you Jade?
Yeah, sure, you can call me
right,
Jade.
up,
Whatever
Jade?
you want, babes. It's all good. Okay,
Awesome.
so I am very interested in talking to you because you have raised some very interesting points. So first, I would like to understand why you feel that discussing the face of a fictional character is weird.
I didn't say discussing the face of a fictional character is weird. I saying calling her ugly, and only using that one frame of her being that looks weird. I'm gonna repeat it again. That looks weird. Only using that while ignoring the other shots where she looks really pretty.
So I'm being respectful.
Kind of weird.
By the way, I'm trying to like let him talk and so that I can respond.
Okay, so the problem is that these women on the roster don't look like the actual models. Their faces have been warped, have been stretched. Kelly Hu's face has been warped and stretched.
Kelly Hu is not the
Three
face
different
model
ways.
of.
Oh my god. Then he's like, Kelly Hu is not the face model of Sindel. I couldn't find the source on it. I really wanted the Kelly Hu face model post. Is this it? LOL. They look very much alike. You're supposed to like whatever NRS puts out. I honestly did a double take. I thought it was Kelly Hu. I mean, other people are saying that it looks like Kelly Hu. I'm not sure if we have, like, confirmation from somewhere. But he wanted sources. So I was trying to find sources for him. So we did get him 3 examples. He didn't want to hear about Kelly Hu or Sindel. So I gave him Tanya, Janet, and Serena. Yeah, okay. So let's see what he says about those.
It's mindless, brainless shit.
I sent you a link to a tweet from a real person who was the face model.
Okay, this is the face model for Serena, not Sindel. We're talking about Sindel here.
Do you hear this? I'm saying, okay, let me get you 3 other examples. He still wants to go back to the original point.
Hey, babes, I asked someone to get 1 for Sindel, 1 for Tanya.
And you're not
I can
getting
only
it
type
yet,
so
but yeah,
much.
all
I
right,
can
let's fine.
only
Let's go and
type
get
so
them.
much, bruh. So let's take a look at Serena first.
Yeah.
We're looking at this picture of
Gorgeous,
Serena.
gorgeous woman. She's DM me.
Yes,
You went in
the
my DMs.
real life person is.
Mhm.
The real life person is. Why is it that in game we have to get older and uglier?
Because she's a demon,
So what if she's a demon?
and she looks like she's supposed to be deformed a little bit. Does she look like that?
Why? What does that mean? She's meant to look deformed. Why is she meant to look deformed? I should have called him out on that. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. This thing got progressively later and later. I was up late on my birthday with this stream.
When she's in her demon form? Do you expect the demon to look good? This is clearly a Serena who is a lot more evil than her being a lot more nice and a lot more pure, which we've previously mostly known her for. When she's looked very, very beautiful and stuff, it's usually when she's already on the side of good. Is she on the side of good in Mortal Kombat 1?
Serena was based off Leah Montalongo. So.
Yeah, I know, I know, but like during that time when that characterization of Serena was when she was really nice. So, do you expect a demon? Do you expect the character of Serena, who is really who is ugly and is supposed to be more in the demon form, to look very pretty, like she like me and me? Is it Leah or Mia? I think it's Leah, right?
Yeah.
Leah. Yeah.
You can't even hear me. I can't even believe that I'm there.
Look beautiful. All of the ladies.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, Serena looks beautiful, but like usually that's the case. But the reason why she looks a little off in Mortal Kombat 1 is because she's more of a demon.
So he's making excuses. He's trying to defend. First off, he doesn't work at WB. He doesn't know their creative intention. Also, if he actually knew anything about the game, he would know what WB is trying to do from its corporate policies.
She's more ugly because she has a demon. She's a demon.
So we're erasing. So we're erasing the past of older games where Serena.
No, that has nothing to do with erasing the past of older games.
That is. Yes, it is.
How does that? How does that have anything to do with erasing the past of older games?
I can't even respond because he's just yelling and talking so fast and loud, right? You can barely hear me. I'm surprised.
This is a Serena that is more evil, that is more of a demon and more of her evil route, and than we've seen before.
Dun.
So of course she's going to look a little bit deformed. That was the whole point.
Okay, you're mad. Can you stop being so
you saying?
Not that I say that he's mad. I don't even remember what I said, because this shit happens so late at night. Not that you're mad. He is so mad. Why is he so mad? We're just talking about a game, right? Is that not a fair question? I can't. Why are you so mad?
Your mad is not a rebuttal to what I said.
I'm trying to get him to be respectful, have some decorum. I'm like, why are you so mad?
You try to bring this as some sort of some sort of dunk on me, and I gave.
I don't even this new generation terminology dunk. What are dunks? You know, in Canada we used to have something called Dunkaroos. Do you remember Dunkaroos? Those were cute.
An explanation, you're like, oh, you're mad. Oh, you're mad. Come on, dude.
Actually, I only said you're mad once, and I didn't even say He's saying it. He's so stupid. Okay, BRB. BRB. My mom needs me. Oh my word. Okay, so sorry. Yes, I'm a caretaker. I look after my mom. She's 78 years old. So she needs help with things. So yes, had to go help. Plus this is taking way long.
Dude, if you wanted to have that honest conversation that you said that you came in and brought here, dude, at least have that honest conversation.
Do I have to yell in order to get my point across?
Go
I am
ahead.
asking for decorum, okay? You want to raise your voice at me in order to yell at me? I am trying to talk to you, but you are going on about how a demon is ugly. Okay? Would you like me to talk? I would like to talk.
Demons are ugly?
Serena is ugly in this game, yes.
Yeah, because she's a lot more of a demon. She's
okay, so like this guy has like no concept. First off, I should have said this about like even like sexy demon Satan, that show Lucifer, but like in the demon realm of Chinese dramas, like they're beautiful. Let's see, Demon Prince, Chinese Paladin 5. What was his name? Blue hair. Look, he's a demon. Look how sexy he is. Right? And this is Chinese traditional drama. What about Chong Lao? Look how sexy he is. He's like the king of the demon world. He's so pretty. So, like, to say that demons can't be sexy, like, I really don't understand what he's talking about. But anyways, let's continue.
Is Laura in her
Am I
demon
allowed
form?
to talk?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Am
Go
I allowed
ahead.
to talk?
My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I
Go
am
ahead.
asking for decorum. You know what? If this was an official debate, you would have points off.
Yeah, not that if this was an official debate, you'd have points off. Because he's just yelling. Stupid brusque. I can't with him. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit.
Further in. So it's okay that you think she's attractive, but we can see also at the very same time this very on purpose.
Not into these kind of women, and that's fine.
You're calling us weird because we are debating a fictional character.
Yeah, I think it's weird that we're hyper fixating on this point where we're talking about people's looks. It doesn't really.
It does matter because it's a fucking video game. Things are supposed to be beautiful.
Jaded, can I interject?
So childish. You just keep on talking over me. Little boy needs a spanking.
Wow.
Not little boy needs a spanking. I told him that little boy needs a spanking. Oh, that's nice.
Not into these kind of women, and that's fine.
You're calling us weird because we are debating a fictional character.
Yeah, I think it's weird that we're hyper fixating on this point where we're talking about people's looks.
See, like, I can't even finish my statement because he's just yelling over top of me. Brusque Poet is disgusting. He is #1 shill. He defends the premium shop to Total MK. He defends these ugly characters to me. And the joke is apparently he's heterosexual, has a girlfriend, and he can't even recognize beauty? What does that say about his girlfriend? How should she feel if he thinks things like Tanya and Serena in the game are more beautiful than their real world counterparts? It's so strange.
It doesn't really.
Jaded, can I interject?
So childish. You just
Not that he's asking me for permission to talk.
keep on talking over me. Little boy needs a spanking.
Wow.
I don't understand.
Holy shit.
Okay? I really
Daddy.
need to understand, bro.
I need a hard
trying
spanking,
to
Daddy.
be patient with you. I am trying to be patient with you, but you just keep on interrupting me.
Jaded,
Okay?
can I interject for a sec? Is that okay?
Of course.
I feel like I gotta ask permission.
Not that
Western agenda? Why did they have him changed? Every character has changed.
I did not say Western agenda. Stop putting words in my mouth.
But
And yes,
that's the
they put
narrative that
Johnny
you're
Cage-
spinning right now.
He's putting words in my mouth. So I never said the word Western agenda. I asked him, why are these characters being systematically changed? He's saying Western agenda. I never said those words. He put those words in my mouth. What does that say about what he's thinking about? That he subconsciously believes in a Western agenda changing these ladies? And he just doesn't want to admit it because he's a giant shill? Yeah.
now. So I'm asking you again, why does Johnny
up
Cage
things?
change from MK9 to MK1?
MKX.
LOL, you're making up things. I have never said Western agenda in my life.
That's cool.
I've
But
called
I'm
things-
asking you
I've
again,
talked-
one more time, why is Johnny Cage changed from Mortal Kombat 9 compared to how he is in Mortal Kombat 1?
To satisfy LGBT and pander to them by putting him in booty shorts. Why else do you think Twitter?
Wait,
is
hold on.
ablaze
Johnny
with
Cage is in
media?
booty
Can I
shorts. Isn't
finish?
his default costume? Isn't his default costume just jeans or slacks?
Why am I not allowed to finish my?
Because you're
statement?
not correct.
Because you're not correct. He feels that he is mentally superior to me, that I have no place to actually finish my statement. Can we talk about ego? And you people want to tell me that Brusque Poet is a good guy? He is not a good guy. He is ridiculous. He is narcissist. He is egotistical. Megalomaniac. There's no way you can defend him. He thinks that people's opinions are incorrect, so he has the right to verbally abuse me. I'm okay with it. I'm a big boy. I can handle things. But he wants to yell and cut me off, and I can't say anything edgewise against him. No. That's what you call a shill. A total apologetic for the corporation, not willing to see the blind facts of the premium shop being predatory, defending it with a star icon, defending these ugly ladies that have been systematically put across the roster. And I was trying to bring to his attention because he's like, oh no, the demons are supposed to be ugly. Oh, Tanya looks fine. I don't see the problem. Oh, where's the Kelly Who source? Where's the Kelly Who source? Oh, well, you never had the Kelly Who source. Damn. So I brought to his attention the booty shorts on JCVD Van Damme skin. This is what I said before. These people get so caught up in semantics, they don't actually see the picture. I said Johnny Cage booty shorts. If I say that, what would that make you think of? If not the JCVD skin. He's debating me with semantics as opposed to an actual counter argument. Right? And I call it out. It's pandering to the LGBT. Wow, I'm surprised. I thought I would have been a lot more incoherent at 3 a.m. in the morning. Okay. LOL, 80 of you here. Can we get 80 likes? You're a big boy, Dave. After all, he called you daddy. LOL. It's so revolting because I don't want him. I don't want him as a son. I don't want him as my young twink manservant. Page boy, I don't want it. And that's the problem. His brain is underformed, underdeveloped, because it doesn't fully mature until you cross 25. Women mature more early. That's why they get sold as child brides, unfortunately. Or at least that's why that used to happen. Oh my God, I was watching Jane Eyre. So she's like 18, 19. She's marrying the 43 or 40-something-year-old Mr. Rochester. But Jane was very mature. She had been through lots of things. I could see finding your true love at 19. It was so beautiful. I love me a romance. Okay, Fate. Oh, hey, Fate's here. Hello. Because they use face models and some crazies have attacked the real life face models for how they are portrayed in the game. He thinks by attacking the in-game women, you are attacking the real life women. See, but I don't have that perspective. I'm talking about a fictional character. These people don't see a division between reality and fantasy, which is why they're all living in an illusion. Some crazy shill universe where they're defending the premium shop with a little star icon and they're defending ugly demons when I've got sexy Chong Lao in Chinese Paladin. He's so sexy. And that's not it. There's like demon lady, demon queen. Wait, what's the show called? Bloody Romance. Can we get the girl in the red? Well, I mean, like, there's a lot of sexy ladies in these, like, Chinese dramas. I can't find the Demon Queen. Demon Queen Chinese Paladin. I can't remember her name. But they have a lot of sexy demons, and yeah, he just didn't understand. I think it's very much a cultural thing, too, because these younger people, they think that they're... The only way that they see, the only perspective they have is the only correct one. And it comes out of Brusque Boat's mouth, where he says that he has the correct opinion. Right? That's why he's allowed to talk over me. Lots of hot demons. What's weird is they use the face models, but then modify them to look less likable. Yeah, crushing, bro. I don't understand. He talk over you, Dave. Yeah, that's what I said. He is just so loud. Lol, because you're not correct. I would have said, let me stop you right there. I couldn't stop him. He was so loud and talking so much. He was like rapping or something. I don't understand. But yeah, that's the problem. Like, I was watching some videos earlier today about Gen Z and teachers and how teachers are quitting their jobs because they're just so fed up with the Gen Z mentality. And I'm like, wow, okay. Damn. No, Fate didn't interrupt, though. Fate asked to interject. And I think that's the way you are supposed to come at a conversation. You ask, may I please say something? May I interject? That is totally appropriate. But what Brusque was doing was not appropriate. I thought it was weird that he disconnected the face from its design. Totally dunamis, because how do you just criticize hair and not also look at the fact that these people have Carrie Bradshaw face? Do we need to talk about it? I was shocked to learn that there is like a reboot or like a continuation of Sex and the City. Yeah, they all got Carrie Bradshaw face. Like, do you see it? It's very like jaw. long face, long nose. Like, this is the Bradshaw face. So like Lee May got it, Tanya got it. It's strange, right? Sindel got it. It's why they all gotta look like Carrie is the question. Okay.
That is not Johnny Cage's default costume.
I didn't say default costume, babes. He's so mad.
Johnny Cage has slacks in his default in MK1.
Rabbit finished.
So you can't give me the respect to say what I have to say, but I have to respect you?
Yeah, let him. Yeah. We'll try and let everyone finish out their conversation.
So that's real privilege, real entitlement.
White.
That you think
white.
Oh my god, he's putting more words in my mouth. So I call him entitled and privileged because he's acting like it. What am I supposed to do? Not call it what it is? He's acting entitled. He's acting privileged. And then he puts the word white in my mouth. Like, I didn't make it about race. Nor does he know my race. I don't know his race. Brusque looks, I don't know, mixed? I would say mixed. I have mixed nephews, and I would say, like, yeah, they look kind of like that. So I would have said that. But I didn't call him white. And he's like, white? Like, you see how white people think of themselves? These young white people think of themselves as the devil. Because why is he talking like that? This is why I call it out, because like they made Shao Kahn a white devil. No one wants to hear me say that.
To them by
but this is what the Gen Z mentality thinks of other white people. They think that they're white.
Him in booty shorts. Why else do you think Twitter?
Wait, hold on. Johnny Cage is in booty shorts. Isn't his default costume? Isn't his default costume just jean or?
And he can't even get out his question. He wants to interrupt me, but he's gonna stutter too. What a dumb. I was gonna call him a dumbass, but that's his own word. I can't use that.
Blacks?
Why am I not allowed to finish my?
Because
statement?
you're not correct. That is not Johnny Cage's default costume.
So you can't show
Johnny
me the
Cage has
respect
slacks
you-
in his default in MK1.
Jaded Rabbit finished.
So you can't give me the respect to say what I have to say, but I have to respect you?
Yeah, let
Yes.
him. Yeah,
Very
we'll try and let
much.
everyone finish out their
Okay,
conversation.
so that's real privilege, real entitlement.
White.
That you think that
White.
you can talk.
You hear how he says that? I can't even say that. White. It's like that lady from the TikTok who was calling white people like that. Like, why is he talking like that? Why is he being so dismissive?
White privilege, yeah.
I didn't say anything about white. I'm colored.
I know, but I have
I think I was like shocked. I think I was taken aback. I was like, what?
that white privilege.
I don't think
I
you're white,
didn't
bro.
say anything about white. What are you talking about?
I know. You're just saying. I'm just. But I'm telling you that I have the white privilege.
Where you feel like you can talk over people. Oh my God!
No.
So they put Johnny Cage in booty shorts. Twitter is ablaze with Omni-Man in his booty clap position. Why do they?
He doesn't do that
this?
in the game, by the way.
Oh, well, I know that he doesn't clap his booty in the game, but that's what Twitter is focusing on. That's what they're retweeting or reposting or whatever you call it. Because they like, for a lack of better words, super gay shit. What does that say about the community when they love to see men, grown men with big asses, clap their booty? Is that not gay? Like, this is the problem. Like, we can't call things what they are in society. Because we got people like Brusque Poet acting up a storm, acting up a fool.
He doesn't do that in the game, by the way.
I don't care what they do. This says
Okay, then
something
why'd you
about
bring
the
it up?
community. Because it says something about the community, that they love all of this LGBT propaganda. And you seem
Johnny
to like
Cage
it
wearing a
too.
shirt is LGBT propaganda?
No, I said Johnny Cage wearing booty shorts. See, like, he wants to debate me on semantics. No one talked about the default costume. I talked about JCVD.
No, Johnny Cage wearing just booty shorts and
But Johnny Cage doesn't wear booty shorts in his default. He wears it. He wears it.
What kind of defense is he doesn't wear it in his default? Who the hell cares about the default? Like, he is trying to minimize the situation to make himself seem correct. It's just not there.
In an alternate
I'm
costume.
not talking about that. I said
Yeah, but we're
JCVD.
talking about why. Yeah, but you were asking originally, why did they change the character's
LOL, not that he's impersonating me.
looks from the game to game? And I'm like, and you're hyper fixating on the females when in reality the little.
I was not. See, like, he's saying that I'm hyperfixating when I'm giving him examples of the men as well. Right? Like, he doesn't want to hear, he doesn't want to understand. Talking to some people is like talking to a brick. Right? It's so stupid.
Mortal Kombat males also have changed designs too. I'm just bringing up. Johnny Cage for an example. Johnny Cage, who was previously showing all being shirtless, and now he doesn't show. Now he's not shirtless in his.
Are you kidding me? Now he's in booty shorts. It's worse. Like, he doesn't want to see my point, hear what I'm saying. He already has his misconceptions that are getting strengthened. And you know why? It's because he's a shell. He's such a shell. He is so ridiculous.
Fault. Yes, in his alternate, yes. But you're asking the general question, why do these characters have their design change? I'm just saying that's just simple design change. That's it. Every character has it.
Can I talk? So, no, it's not. WB has corporate policy of environment, social,
Corporation
and
bad, tax the rich. Here we
governmental.
go.
Do you hear how dismissive he is? I can't even finish what I'm saying about ESG, DEI. Look at the sources. Look at the sources, bitch poet. Stupid bitch poet. I can't believe this bitch poet is trying me like this. It is ridiculous. Really ridiculous. Maybe I should put his name in the name of this video. I didn't even want to give him that. But bitch poet is really defending corporate policy. What, is it a conspiracy? It ain't a conspiracy if it's in black and white. This is the problem with children. They don't want to see reality. They think that the only thing is their feelings, and their feelings is truth. In fact, it's law. It's law in some places. So, yeah, I don't know. It's really shocking.
They want to have diversity, equity, and inclusion at every spot. What that means is that we must bow down to Gen Z social norms of where we can't criticize women faces, where we can't talk about the beauty of things, and where all of the guys are put into really gay situations. Raiden looks very femme. Sub-Zero has turned Asian. Raiden has turned Asian.
Sub-Zero has turned Asian. He's fucking Chinese, you dumbass.
Do you see how he's talking to me? Sub-Zero has not always been Asian. What, are we going to forget Deadly Alliance Sub-Zero that they tried to rip us off very recently with?
He was half white according to
Kuai Liang was half white. Bihan was the one that looked more Asian.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Sub-Zero from Deadly Alliance was white. He was an old white man. Okay? We got Deadly Alliance Sub-Zero skins. He's what? An Asian twink? Why? Why are these changes? Why are they selling us something that says Deadly Alliance when it doesn't even look like Deadly Alliance?
I think it looks like Deadly Alliance, just a lot more updated without the Dragon Medallion.
Exactly. So it's catering to your Gen Z ideals of it's okay to switch from white to Asian.
The Dragon Medallion?
Oh my god. Do you hear how stupid he is? I'm talking about going from white to Asian, and he's talking about a medallion. The boy doesn't have the brain cells to walk and chew gum. And he has the nerve to come into this live stream thinking that he was proving something, but all he is saying is just arguments, insults, calling people dumbasses. He's so stupid.
I'm talking
not
about
being in the Deadly Alliance is what is Gen Z LGBT agenda?
Of course. Yes.
So the Dragon Medallion not being on Deadly
See, like, he's talking about this effing medallion. Who cares?
Alliance is LGBT agenda.
I don't.
That's
think
what
you
you're saying.
understand me. I don't think you understand.
I don't know how anyone can support Brusque Poet. Honestly. Honestly. He doesn't deserve no subscribers, no followers. He's a loser. The way that he behaves is totally aggressive. People want to call me alpha male, straight acting. This is what I'm getting from the dude who paints his nails. Mr. Bitch Poet. Oh my word.
Understand me. Turning
No, I understand what you're saying because you said yes, and I'm just asking you if you want to repeat that again.
I told you turning him from a buff white daddy to a gay Asian twink is part of the LGBT agenda. Just like you painting your nails, Miss Thing. Okay?
I'm a part of the LGBT.
Not me calling him Miss Thing.
The agenda?
Let's talk why you're painting your nails, Miss Thing. Are you part of the
Okay, so we're going from why did they change time?
See, like, he can't handle getting questions. He's like, oh, so we're going from this to this to this. Bitch, you have no response for anything. Bitch Poet. He is so demented. Like, he is like from that Harry Potter book, The Dementors. Is that what they're called? The Dementeds? Harry Potter Dementors. Yes. He is a Dementor. He is giving me very Dementor vibes from Harry Potter. Like, he thinks that everyone else is wrong. He's totally insane. He's yelling. He's screaming. Mind you, like, this is like, what, 3:30 my time now? Like, this shit goes on and on.
Tanya's face to why do they change the females to why I paint my nails. This is where we're going, right?
Yeah, because it's all framing your character that you associate with those Gen Z politics where it's okay to race swap, okay to gender swap, and I put a picture of Janet Cage. I want to know your opinion of this beauty.
Yeah, sexuality swap. Melina used to date Baraka, now she dates Tanya. Why? That's
I think
politics.
So you paint your
How is it
nails.
politics?
I paint my nails.
How is it politics? Like, he's so stupid. It's there in black and white. Go read it. You can go read about it. Type in WBESG. It's the top result, or at least it is for me. But it's their commitment to shape culture in a meaningful way by taking leftist, liberal ideas that you'll find all over Dominic Cianciolo's website, his Twitter, or whatever it's called. Let's see. Okay, so he retweets the White House. Oh, he actually has Mortal Kombat stuff here. Oh, Bridget Ziegler went from co-founding Moms for Liberty so she could ban LGBTQ topics in school. This is the guy who wrote the story of MK11, MK1, MKX. He cares so hard about LGBT topics. I don't see him at the glory holes. I don't see him at the gay sauna. Why do you think that you get to speak for the gays? That's the problem. That's why I don't like all of this ESG, DEI stuff. Because it's really a bunch of old, white, straight dudes who want to get some money doing cash grabs on stupid young gays. It's fucking crime. It's a crime. This is crime. It's criminal. But the way that Brusque comes at me when I'm presenting to him these facts, he's just so lopsided in the head.
A character being bisexual is politics?
She used to bang Baraka, bro, and now she's gay for no reason.
That was never a thing. Baraka and Melina, that was just a fan fiction thing.
Oh my God.
That never happened in the...
Exactly. They're taking fan fiction and they're putting it into the story. Can we talk about that? No, you know, I couldn't really respond to everything, as you can see. But, yeah, he is totally proving my point. They're taking this gay-ass fanfic, and they're turning it into the story. Why?
Lore. That was in the ending, but the ending was not canon.
Actually, every canon is ending. Like, every ending is canon. Hello, multiverse. Everything is real.
Canon. Any ending could be canon, bro.
Are you gonna explain?
But
why
it wasn't. But it wasn't canon. Exactly. Well, okay. Well, yeah. I think it does matter because it, like, if something is actually true in the story mode, then it's actually like that.
Canon that she's gay, right?
Okay, hold on. Is it canon that Raiden in Mortal Kombat 1 destroyed the entire world? Remember?
Where does that come from? Like, what does that have to do with the topic of politics or gay or lesbian? Who the hell cares about Raiden blowing up the world? I don't even know what he's talking about.
That?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
It's not canon. It's not canon. That didn't happen in MK2.
Now, right?
That didn't happen in MK2, dumbass. So, like...
Oh my god. How do people support Brusque Poet? If you're a fan of Brusque Poet, please tell me why. How is this behavior, like, even worthy of praise? Right? How is this behavior worthy of praise?
Yeah, of course it matters whether or not like that.
Don't be calling people names. You want to have an intelligent
Didn't you just call me names? Weren't you just calling me a Gen Z? What?
And I got red for saying Gen Z. Like, not everyone is American. I refuse to say Gen Z because it's icky. I'm Canadian. We say couleur. Favorite. Boot. A booted. A hockey. Like, these are... I'm Canadian. What do you want from me? I must change your speech to suit your American ideals. Okay, Brusque Poet.
Like, whatever the fuck?
Those are appropriate labels for you.
Oh, okay. So me calling somebody not a dumbass for saying that...
He is in Gen Z. How is he not approving of being called what he is? He's not 30. He's like, what, 21? Come now.
Okay, all right, never mind.
This is the corporate terminology. This is what David Zaslav describes you as.
Yeah.
And I use the corporate terminology to get him. Not David Zaslav describes him as Gen Z.
David Zaslav doesn't pay me enough. Honestly, he really doesn't.
See, he's just being so sarcastic, so dismissive. He doesn't want to have a conversation. I don't even know why he was there. He just wanted to yell. Did someone shit in his cereal and he had to take it out on someone?
Okay, sarcastic Miss Thing.
Not me calling him sarcastic Miss Thing. You know, I'm surprised I didn't go off earlier on him because I was just... It was too late.
But don't be calling people names.
Yes, Daddy.
Okay.
I got a question for you, Bruce.
Go ahead.
Do you think Western gaming development, like, there has been a shift?
Yeah, deflected on the David mention. Yeah, they don't want to hear when you give them actual facts. Like, what they're actually being sold and marketed. They don't want to hear it.
Talking about their faces.
Is Natara more masculine in Mortal Kombat 1?
Look, definitely more masculine than Megan Fox.
They reduced her boobs, and they covered up her legs. These pictures.
Do you hear his counter argument? Just wheezy, gaspy laugh.
You gotta
more
be fucking me.
compared to
Megan Fox is masculinized in Mortal Kombat 1. I just know.
She is. She got a botched nose job. She's uggos. She's got less boobies than Megan Fox. Megan Fox is way more prettier. Yes, removing boobies from someone and hitting them in the face with an ugly stick. Yes, that's masculinizing them. I don't understand.
Know that where your guys' brains are at. I don't really need to further this conversation. You guys can go ahead and say whatever the fuck you want, but that's fine.
Run for the hills.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm running.
so you're
I'm
running
staying in this call, but
Vitality?
I'm running. Yeah.
Okay, alright, okay. So what about Janet Cage?
Do you hear that? So, like, me and Total are like, oh, you're running? And he's like, no, I'm staying in the call. He wants us to get out. No.
Honestly, I don't expect to have that much of a detailed face on there when she's an NPC. I don't expect.
So he's defending Janet's ugly face by saying that she's an NPC. Except this is an NPC that we have to pay for. Yeah, right.
NPCs to have incredibly detailed models.
Actually, this is
So
a
you're
this is
defining cameos as NPCs.
Mm-hmm. That's cool,
Okay,
but they're an
so
NPC
you-
still.
this is
So
actually
you like the cameo system?
Do I like?
You like the cameo system?
Yeah, I do like the cameo system. Yeah.
On NPC.
Why?
See? Okay, he likes the cameo system. This is a video he made where he calls out Mortal Kombat. He made this video after my conversation with him. I feel like I was a huge influence in this conversation that he's having now on his channel because I called him a shill. And I said, you are shilling. And I also called him a Gen Z little boy. Sarcastic Miss Thing. But he, you know, like, he's defending the cameo system. Plenty of people in his own comment section say that the cameo system is BS. Look, cameos and microtransactions ruined it. Yikes. Yikes. Let's see what else he's saying here. I can't find it. Balls? Brusque Poet finally grew some balls in this one. LOL. So he had to listen to the old gay guy to grow some balls. Not that he had to talk to me to grow some balls. So, like, this is a problem with this little boy. He is now making a video that says this would save the entire game. Except nowhere else in his other videos does he.
Hey everybody!
indicate
So today
that the game is in trouble. Right? Confronting shill allegations. OMG, he's made a video about it. LOL. He's so silly. So yes, I mean, you can watch the video for yourself. I'm not watching it. I think that he is not a nice person. And I don't know how anyone would want to support such a person like that. Look, he's even shilling here. Quan Chi and Chameleon look awesome. How much bad shit did I have to say about Quan Chi and Chameleon? Do you know why? It was because it's a cash grab. Like, how can you be excited for a cash grab? So yeah, so like this is the problem. Like he thinks that he can compartmentalize his critique of the game into these one-off videos that like people are barely gonna watch. When it's this kind of video where he's telling people about the game, how to play, that's getting the most views. Right? He thinks that he is not a shill by doing this. And everyone called out the seasonal fatality. That doesn't mean you're not a shill. I know you're a shill because you're defending these ugly women, these gay-ass dudes on the roster. You don't even have the balls to talk about that stuff. No, instead, it aligns with your corporate idea of the world that everyone has to be diverse and equity. There must be equity for everyone. Equity is just code for communism. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what's going on here.
Huh?
Cameos on it.
Why do you like it? I want to know
Why do
why
I
you
like it? Because
Oh boy. Okay, well let's see what you guys are saying. Fate. Aw, thank you. Yes, it was my birthday. That means a lot. Research purposes. Got him. No problem, man. Happy birthday. Happy belated. Aw, just true. Natara looks nothing like Megan. Exactly, John. It looks like nothing like Megan. It's so insane. Arctic. Sub-Zero constantly changed, but he was always intended to be Chinese. Yeah, I get that he's always intended to be Chinese, but what, are we gonna forget what he used to look like? I refuse. It's like people who are excited to see Raiden as a gay Asian twink dressed up in MK1 Raiden's outfit. I'm not. No. Copy-paste outfit onto a DEI hire. It's so strange. Like, they really don't think we can't see the obvious race swapping or effeminized men's that are in the game. Right? Crushing bro, blame Canada. You know what? It's kind of true to blame Canada.
I think
they test out these crazy laws in Canada first, and then they ship them elsewhere.
Adds a lot of depth and a lot of nuance to Mortal Kombat 1's gameplay. I think it gives characters that wouldn't be that.
Okay, so he's defending the cameo system. This is all shill behavior, right? Because I think anyone with the ability to do basic arithmetic can see 3 bars for a breaker does not equal 1 bar for 50% combo on most characters. That in itself is unbalanced. But people don't want to see that because basic arithmetic, it must be too oppressive.
That wouldn't ever make the roster a chance to make the roster. I think it gives a good opportunity for them to be showcased some cool things. I'm glad that some of the cameos have all their classic moves in there. Like Frost has all of her Deadly Alliance moves in there. Sonya has all of her classic moves in there. Jax has all of his classic moves in there. I think it's a great thing, and all of them look like the characters. All of them have their character.
Except he called them NPCs, and their faces don't matter, right?
Their designs. Some of them are changed up a little bit, but most of them resemble what they've learned in the past, and it looks good. It looks like Mortal Kombat. There's plenty of things that I can talk about cameos.
Except for calling them NPCs and that
I'm saying Janet Cage is an NPC. Yeah, because she is.
Except she's a cameo.
Oh, is she a cameo? I don't.
Oh, is she a cameo? Wow, some MK fan you are, keeping up with the news and telling people what to think. Brusque. Bitch poet. Right? He doesn't know that Janet is a cameo.
See her on the roster.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
So this is actually a more important point, actually, too. Well, maybe not more important, but it was advertised.
We got
it was advertised that Johnny Cage was going to be a cameo. I actually made a thumbnail back when it was announced. I've got it like date stamped. And I make thumbnails and then sometimes.
Yeah, I know what Fate's saying because like I have all the thumbnails that I've made too, and I'm like, okay, well let me bring that one out for what I'm talking about. But it's kind of hard to bring out the thumbnails when some little Gen Z boy is yelling at you.
Depending on on when I decide to do it. I made the thumbnail on the 20th of August, right? So this is like a month before. And this was because, you know, we knew that Johnny Cage was going to end up being a cameo. Now, the bad thing, right, with no explanation whatsoever, is that they are now, based on the fact that, look, it's again, if you bring it all the way back to the consumer perspective, if you buy something with the knowing that, oh, this is what you're getting, and then they change it after you've made the purchase, then what they've done is lied about what you've said. It doesn't matter if it's a little cameo, it doesn't matter if it's a lot. You know, for the same reason why, you know, oh, if you get the band, you know, when you pre-order this, you're getting all this exclusive stuff. Exclusive generally means you're not getting it anywhere else. So, again, it's just another thing that goes on the heap with everything else.
Fate's so right. I love Fate. Fate's so right.
Character designs, you know, things that some of the team have come out and said. The fact that combat...
And see, I'm not interrupting him. Maybe I am, because I'm pausing the video. But that little boy loved to yell over people.
Cast, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful here, but we literally have to watch the combat cast and expect to believe something that we all know is not true.
Okay, that's cool. I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to pretend that I have anything, like any knowledge.
How doesn't he know, though? Like, that's the thing. You're making all these videos saying that they look good. Oh my god, they put Fate's face. He put your face on there, Fate. Look, he put your face, and look, it looks like he's going to slap you. Ugh. This boy needs some more time in the oven, because his brain's not finished cooking. It's not fully cooked yet. It's like an undercooked raw egg as his brain. God, these children.
On that, right?
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. No, that's fine. So,
yeah, I'll get back to you on that once I like read about everything.
No, that's okay. So what?
If I have to find.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Look, like I hate to interrupt, but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
As if he actually hates to interrupt.
We were talking about Tanya's face. Then I was.
Yeah, because you keep deflecting. You don't want to talk about things. That's the problem. And I'm showing you all of these things where the game is bad, and you keep on saying that the game is good. So stupid.
We're talking about Tanya.
Do you hear that? He can't even get the words out. He has to make animal sounds or whatever that is. He got possessed by the devil. Like I said, demented. Dementors from Harry Potter. This is what he is.
His face. Then we went to Serena's face. Then we were talking about...
Yeah, because I'm showing you the multiple examples of the systematic masculization of these women.
My nails. Then we're talking...
Yeah, because I want to know if you're gay. That's why. I want to know if this is pandering to your LGBT sensibilities. But it seems like everyone is part of the rainbow nowadays. It's disgusting.
Talking about cameos. Then we're talking about Janet Cage and like some sort of weird marketing about whatever the hell. Where is the consistency, and why do you guys seem to be jumping over so many
because you're defending all of these things. You're defending the premium shop. You're defending these ugly characters. You're defending the cameo system when your own followers don't like the cameo system. Like, what is he talking about?
Different points whenever I reply to at least one of them.
Well, you said
it's really fucking weird.
He didn't reply to any of them, but okay.
Right? It's really. I think it's really funny and very telling that you guys are not willing to engage and focus on a point.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. You aren't willing to see any problems with the game. The cameo
I never
system
said
was
that.
unbalanced, and untested. You saying that you like the cameo system is ridiculous. There are
most people are going to disagree with you.
Can I finish? I don't care.
Yeah.
When you are saying that you like the cameo system, it is unbalanced because the offensive options do not equal the defense.
I'm over it. I'm over it. This shit is long. I can't. I really can't. I really do think that you guys should watch the whole thing. I wish I could find the part where, like, I got really mad. Where's the part
the
where I
grind
got
in a
really
content update video, because that's not what the video is about. And I gave an example of another topic that I would do, and points that I would make that wouldn't match that fucking topic. What else do you fucking think I'm gonna actually saying?
Do you hear how he's talking to me? Did I say the F word to him at all in our conversation? No. No. This just shows that Brusque Poet, evil, demon, possessed, demented. Where is his brain? Oh, that's right. It's the raw egg. It's not fully cooked yet.
Can you actually fucking listen to what I'm fucking saying?
I love it when you curse at me and repeat yourself, because it really tells me what kind of person you are.
Yeah,
it's
very
really
aggressive.
hilarious.
So fucking rock
But,
hard
yeah,
in
I'm
bed.
gonna
Holy
say,
shit.
You said Serena's
Dude, whenever I get a girl in my house, I'm just so fucking aggressive.
Like hot. They can be hot and.
Why is he talking about his sexual proclivities like that? You know, like, all I asked was, is he LGBT? But he's talking about how he's ew. I can't even with the sound effect.
And they can be a succulent.
Ew.
They can seduce men.
Ew, disgusting. Like, why
No, it's
we're
very
talking about a
disgusting,
game. Why are we talking about your sexual proclivities?
Yeah, I don't know why, man.
Disgusting.
I don't know. You're talking
And
about
you're
the kind of
making
person I
fun of
am
that.
and how aggressive
And-
I am and stuff, and how like I'm super,
You're-
you know.
Because you're not even addressing the issue. Because
What
you're
issue
looking for
is it? Okay,
views.
let's go. Let's do it.
You're looking for views on your videos where you like to hype up Omni-Man update, new updated fast level up XP. You don't want to talk about a fair and balanced perspective.
Did you
of
check
the
out
game.
my Mortal Kombat 1 review where I talked about that very thing? That I said that I suppose
it doesn't get as many views as your other ones.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because yes, the video that's getting all of the views, he's gonna talk really nicely, and the one where he talks bad, that's just gonna be the little one with has no views. I struggle to see his logic and reasoning on this, because if you save all of your negative comments for a video that no one sees, how are you saying that you're not a shill? Because you made one video that no one saw? What does that matter? Who cares if a tree falls in a forest and no one's around? Right? No one is around. That's the key point.
The fact is, I'm on the record saying that stuff.
Because you're
if I'm on the record saying XYZ thing, that's what matters. It doesn't matter if it gets views or not.
Except what you're doing here is to stay in WB's good graces. How else will you get your stress test beta code? How else? How else will you get shoutouts from True Underdog and
I don't ask for those shoutouts from True Underdog.
Yeah, OMG Combat Kings. You were on their podcast. How else do you get
but I
into
didn't
that
ask to
community?
be on there. They asked me.
How else do you get into that community if you're not part of the Shills? Where you're just
I've been in the Mortal
talking
Kombat community
wonderful
for
things
9
about the
years.
game. Exactly.
I'm laughing because he's describing, his shill behavior as just completely normal. I love it because how else did you get in with the shills if you're not also a shill? Think about it. How are you on the shill cast if you're not also a shill? It's so perplexing.
Exactly. You want to stay with what Uncaged is saying, what Sonic Hacks XD is saying, what the fourth snake is saying.
What is this wedgie situation for Fate? I did not notice this one originally.
I don't even know all you shills because I don't care about all of you. But I've seen you talk up.
You don't care
Oh, he's getting stretches.
about us, but you have strong opinions about us, and you characterize us in a very, very particularly...
Yeah, because you're aggressive, you yell, you interrupt, you are part of the Gen Z primary demographic that they're catering to, and you say that we can't have beautiful women, but yet you can have a girl come over to your house and make all those sounds that you made. Disgusting. This guy is so disgusting. I really don't understand how anyone can defend him.
Negative way. Oh, by the way, I don't care about you, by the way. Yeah.
You wandered in here. I was here before you. That's
You came
the
in.
thing.
No, hold on.
So-
You came into this call. You chose to come into this call. If you didn't want to talk to me,
He doesn't understand. I've been here supporting Fate. He's just looking, I think, for more clout, right? Like, he wants drama. He got the drama. Now he's making video about it, right? It's all about views for him. I don't make thumbnails. I don't care.
Yeah,
if you didn't want to talk to me, and if you didn't care about me, like you said you did, then
because
you wouldn't be
don't
here.
seem to understand how you're a shill. Listening to you talk, it's ridiculous because you say we can't talk about faces. You're saying that it's weird that we look at beauty of these women in games. You're saying all of this stuff to put us down, while at the same time, you're saying all this wonderful stuff about the game with you and your combat friends on your combat cast.
Did you even watch the Combat Kings? Did you watch the Combat Kings?
Oh, I did.
I did. It was boring.
Okay. Can you name me the negative things that I said in that? Can you name me the negative things that I said there?
Yeah, you were talking about the Halloween fatality, but you're not talking about the Valentine's Day fatality, the St. Patrick's Day fatality.
Is that even a thing in the game?
See, like, I ask him about these future fatalities, and he's like, is that even a thing? Like, these people are so stupid. You see something happening and you don't wonder if it's going to happen again in the future? Wow.
I don't even know those things existed.
You're not even talking about the holiday palette swaps that have been programmed into the game for Thanksgiving and winter. You guys say that you are fans of MK. Have you never seen the data mines to know how NRS is ripping us a new one?
I honestly didn't know there was a Valentine's Day.
See, like, honestly, he doesn't even know anything. That's the problem. Bitch poet don't know shit.
Honestly, you don't, because you guys don't look for information. You look to each other for an echo chamber to just amplify what you guys are saying about W.
Why is his audio better than mine? What kind of microphone do I need? Like, why don't I sound as crisp and clear as him? Because if I had, maybe I could have yelled over him.
Yes. I fucking love the money that they gave me. Holy fucking.
He's so sarcastic, and he loves to swear. You don't prove your point by swearing, by the way. It just means you have less words in your vocabulary. That you just have to constantly repeat the F word. Like, I know people like to have a dirty mouth, and it's fun with friends. But I'm meeting you for the first time. We're trying to have an intelligent conversation. You behave like that? Disgusting. Honestly, I hope people wake up and realize that bitch poet is a total bitch. Shill bitch.
And shit, you got me. God damn.
I don't understand where you're coming off on saying that I said that you're getting money. But if you get travel and food and refreshments provided, and if you get stress test codes...
I don't. Oh, I get a stress test code, but not food and travel provided, no.
I think that's a lie.
I haven't, at least.
What? Okay, so how come you were at EVO? I would love to know. Just explain a little.
So, like, honestly, the whole entire conversation about EVO... I feel like he totally deflected. He gave us a receipt showing that he purchased two day passes, tickets, or whatever, to EVO. But he didn't send us the email of WB telling him to come to EVO. Right? He just showed us one receipt for one thing. And he's like, oh, look, I paid. Like, that's only half of the story. That's not the complete story. That just says that he bought two-day tickets. Where is the email from WB that says, come see us at EVO or Summer Games Fest or whatever the hell he went to? I don't know. All of those things are lame. I don't go to them.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about. I don't care to talk about social issues going on in the world or the United States. Like, this is not what we're here.
He doesn't care to talk about social issues. Except he's implicitly defending them when he defends this game. Because this game was made according to ESG. It was made according to the inclusive storybook guide that they have for making all of their products at WB/NRS. WBD Inclusive Storytelling Guide. that's the unfortunate thing. People don't want to talk about the issues, because why? Why? Because you're too pussy?
Here to talk
No,
about.
I
We're
agree.
here to talk about what I do as a shill, and we talked about.
That's exactly how you're a shill. Because you close your eyes to the issues. You are willfully blind. He is just so cracked.
Like how I was, how you guys doubted that I had to pay for my Evo ticket when I just showed you a goddamn receipt of me doing that shit. So like, yeah, like we're getting off topic here. We need a focus. We need to get a focus point. Like, pick one battle. Pick one battle because we'll take that one. We'll fight for that one, and we'll argue with that one, and then after that one.
You see, like I gave him a laundry list of the way he was a shill. He doesn't want to see it. He's just saying, oh, look at all these examples of how I'm a shill. Well, I can't handle talking about so many different things. That's what I'm hearing.
It's a dollar proofs. You went with two people.
No,
I went with two people. Yeah, I went with my friend. Breakaway came back a lot because
Holy.
Honestly, I can't. I'm skipping forward. I want to get to the Foxy part because I think it's important too. It was right before he left. Oh, I see. Fate took out the ending part, I think. Maybe? I'm not sure.
Oh no, I'm going to be pissed off every day sort of section.
No, I'm not pissed off every day, but I'm a pretty happy guy.
LOL, like, I love that these people think that we're upset. I'm not mad. Well, clearly, I'm not mad, or as mad, compared to Brusque Poet. Clearly. I actually... Fate, did you turn down the audio on my part? I sound so quiet. I thought I was loud. But I guess not. Oh, thank the Lord. Because, like, I felt at one point I had to scream into the microphone to just stop him from over-talking me. Or maybe we heard it, and that was my scream. I can't. Maybe my screamo is not all there. Damn.
Alright, my window, with I do with a video on YouTube, is not my life.
Yeah, like, I don't... Like, these people are... Even people who are defending the shills, they're saying, oh, we're looking for clout, we're looking for money. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I do what I enjoy. I make videos about things that I like to talk about. And if you like that too, then I'm like so happy we find this happy coincidence together. But I don't do my videos to cater to anyone. Unless it says dedicated. Because then it's dedicated to someone. I do dedicated videos. Like all of my sing-songs. They're dedicated to someone for their birthday. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just strange.
Alright? I talk about stuff, I get passionate because that's how I get. But my life is very cool.
I think you can get passionate, though. Like, Fate gets passionate. But he's not cursing people out. Actually, I'm really surprised that Fate did not curse out anyone in the live stream. That's applause. That's applause. Because I definitely lost my composure. It was 3 a.m. I was really tired.
I'm very happy with my life, and it's enough for me. But I am going to bring awareness to things, and it doesn't matter whether it changes or not. I'm allowed to speak about it.
So
it seems like an issue that we can't.
Do you think that everybody's stupid, right? Do you think that all the people you're bringing awareness to are stupid as well?
No, I'm not saying that.
Why
would I say that?
They're stupid if they need you to tell them this. You must think they're stupid because...
Wow. Okay, so anyone who agrees with Fate is stupid. Because we need Fate to tell us what to think. Bitch. Bitch, Grandpa? I hate Grandpa. I hate Brusque. Maybe hate's a strong word. I strongly dislike them. I do believe that if I were to meet them in person, that they would, have an odor of shillery to them, which might smell like fermented cabbage and rotten eggs. I have a feeling if I met them in person, that if they were speaking at me, I would be showered in spit because they talk very angrily, very saliva filled. Like there would be, I would need the face shield or maybe even a mask. Yeah, I would need a mask if I were to meet these people because I don't want their germs. I don't want their Gen Z germs.
Everybody can see the same shit.
No, bro, it's called knowing that they're not alone. That's the difference. something you may not seem to understand, right? Because I have people come to my comments and say, wow, you know, this is refreshing that somebody else is saying the same stuff that I...
See, like, I feel like I'm still kind of like on an island by myself. I still kind of feel like that because I do disconnect myself from Reddit, from Twitter, from all of this stuff because I have a busy life. I am taking a lot of time to go over this, but, you know, I do have other things to do in my life. I set up 2 Christmas trees yesterday. I love Christmas. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week, actually. But, like, it's just so insulting to hear, like, Foxy Grandpa talk down to Fate about his intentions, what he's doing, why we're saying what we're saying. Because it's quite clear when you defend a company, that is a shillish behavior. But when you have a fan give his opinion about the game, that's stupid. Because we're not pro players like them. Like, when you take a community and you try to divide it into pro sports players and non-pro sports players, that is elitism. So elitist. Which is also, like, why create this have-not situation within the community where everyone is like serfs, feudal slaves to the pro sports players. Like, we are only allowed to play Mortal Kombat because of them. We are only allowed to make videos because of them, right? Like, what the fuck?
I'm thinking or feeling about certain things.
I'm
not saying I'm some
alone in
fucking...
any viewpoint, mate.
Huh?
Nobody's. I can say 2 plus 2 equals 5, and some idiot on the internet will agree with me.
So
Not
exactly.
even just one idiot.
There
A
you
lot
go.
of idiots will agree with me.
Congratulations. You have just insulted people that are actually trying to feel like they are needing to be heard.
I don't care if anyone hears me. I'll be honest. I don't care. I just do me. But it's really insulting that Foxy Grandpa looks down on the community base like that.
But heaven help though. Heaven help.
Here we go. This is what you do. Now you. It's like the people in need. Shut the fuck up, mate. They're in need.
I need, like, I don't know, some mediator to, like, prevent this over talking. The over talking is real. And I don't blame Fate. I blame Foxy because he's interrupting when Fate's trying to talk. And, like, if you take a moment to collect your words or if you say something too slow, that's their opportunity to jump in and get mad. Yeah, stupid. Also, I skipped over the part where Brusque Poet was like, so I was like, did you pay for your ticket? And he's like, yes. Like, yes doesn't sound like a genuine yeah. No one says, yes. Anyways, I don't have the timestamps for all this stuff. It's too much.
We're gonna go back to your boyfriend.
Game, mate.
We're gonna go back to
anything.
We're gonna go back to Sonic Fox because you had a go.
Okay, I'm glad that we got some part of Sonic Fox and Foxy Grandpa because the way that the pro sports players defend Sonic Fox, it's ridiculous. You know what? I have people say, why are you gay? You know what? I'm okay if they ask me that question. You can ask me, why are you gay? Like, that's okay. I'm okay with it. But you say, why are you a furry? And suddenly that's huge insult. Why you gotta care that he's a furry? Because he's wearing a fursuit in public. That's why I care. Because he's representing me and my community with his fursuit. That's why I care. He's representing gamers as this, which is why I care. Like, these are the communities that I belong to. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this 30 under 30 fursuit? Like, what the fuck?
So, the fact that I made a video about it. What was the video about? That was a video about him talking down to people. You forgot that part, didn't you? You forgot that part, didn't you?
Saying that Sonic is the best player on the planet. Sonic has every right to say that, though.
No, calling...
Sonic has every right to call people dog water. Sonic has every right to call people dog water. Why? And Ed Boon encourages that behavior. How can you support a franchise where the head creative talent encourages other players to put down other players? That's fucked. That is so fucked. Harada never behaved like that. Tetsuya Nomura, or whatever his name is from Final Fantasy, never acted like that. Luke Smith from Destiny never acted like that. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. So it's
Calling everyone else dog water.
That's
now,
like
now
if,
listen. How about you?
It's like if Muhammad Ali. It's like if Muhammad Ali.
not Fate saying shh. Like, OMG, like, we're like the older ones are more polite in the way that we come across. Because we're like, can I please speak? Shh. Like, we're trying to get a word in. We can't even get the word in. These younger people are so kooky.
He said, yo, you lot suck at boxing. You gonna say, nah, mate, you're wrong. You suck at boxing.
Well, there probably were people that might have.
Was Muhammad Ali the greatest? Was Muhammad Ali the greatest?
Yeah, but he didn't go around insulting people, calling them dog water. Are you kidding me, Foxy Grandpa? This is why I call him lame Grandpa. Stroked out Grandpa. Grandpa just had a stroke. He needs someone to help him around the clock. This is what's happening. You got these crazy pro sports players with this crazy elitism that they try to place on the rest of the population. What? You can have your crazy pro sports mentality for when you're fighting another pro player, but don't try and think that your job is to tell people that we're dumb. Like, as a pro sports player, your duty to the community should be helping people get better, telling people how to play the game, building a positive community. But when you put down people like Fate or myself and say that we are just dumbasses and that we have wrong opinions because we are not skilled at the game. Once again, I must ask, do any of these guys have a #1 score in co-op multiplayer? Like, there's other aspects of a game besides PvP to be skilled at. And I'm pretty sure those bitch poet never figured out my strategy to be #1 on any of those towers. So, yeah. Considering that he doesn't understand a lot of the things about things like data mines, corporate policy. Like, Brusque Poet is so woefully uninformed. But yet he thinks he's right.
That's Sonic Fox in this sort of shit.
Yeah, so, by the way, nobody's paying for Muhammad Ali. Nobody owns a piece of Muhammad Ali, right? We own this product. We pay for this product. It's
exactly, Fate. We're all consumers. We should be asking, did we get a high-quality product? That's the question. These shills want to say, yeah, it's wonderful. Be patient. Give it time to cook. Bitch, I hate all these like cooking metaphors or whatever the Gen Zs are doing. Why is everyone cooking?
Don't own the product.
Oh, okay. All right,
Don't
fine.
own
Okay,
Mortal
fine.
Kombat.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? He's saying that we don't own Mortal Kombat. Like, once again, the semantics that these people use to counter arguments is ridiculous. Of course we don't own Mortal Kombat. WB owns Mortal Kombat, but I certainly paid $594 on Mortal Kombat 1 collectively, not including the PlayStation 5. Are you kidding me? Lame stroked out grandpa.
Okay, fine. We are paying a permanent license for whatever temporary access, whatever you want to say it as, right? But you're sitting there complaining that I made a video talking about how Sonic Fox was calling other Mortal Kombat people dog water. Because
you weren't doing that,
because
though.
he is that's what he said.
You said that, right, you can have your little piece. And then you went on to say about how just talking about Sonic being a deviant, Sonic being super gay.
Yeah, he's a deviant, and he's super gay and super trans. How do you check both of the check boxes? Bitch poet. bitch grandpa. How do you check all the boxes in the LGBT? Yeah, I can't be lesbian, gay, and transsexual. It doesn't work like that. I don't get it. And when I hear these like straight dudes try to explain to me what LGBT is, it's so stupid. So Foxy Grandpa's just so dumb. That's why I ask why you paint your nails. Are you gay? Why are you gay? I want to know. Are you part of the community, or are you just telling me what to do because you think you're better than the gays? Like, I don't get it. Also, they're making allowances for this kind of deviant behavior because he's what, won 30 million games under the age of 30? Like, who cares? Who cares that I'm number one in co-op multiplayer? No one. I have enough awareness to recognize it's just a fucking video game. Who cares? No one cares. All of our opinions are equally valid, should be equally respected, but Foxy is just in his own delusion. And what's shocking is that I learned from this live stream is that he's 31. Like, bitch, when you gonna grow up? Do you pay mortgage? Do you pay rent? Property tax, car insurance, house insurance. Like, do you pay for all of this? How about electricity? Because electricity costs a lot in the UK. Do you pay the electricity bill? Do you pay the heating bill? I want to know. Heating bill in Canada is so expensive. It's so cold. There's snow. So yeah, like, I just don't get it. These people don't know real world responsibilities, that they think things like being the best player at a tournament means that you have more validity than other people. And the problem with Sonic Fox is that a lot of the gays use that gay card to get more clout. They're saying, oh, I'm gay, you better respect me. Oh, I'm trans, you better respect me. Oh, I'm a fur. A fur faggotina. You better respect me, right? Like, excuse me. I don't demand respect. It's something that should be given based on your actions. And all of their actions tell me that they deserve nothing. Foxy, Bitch Poet, Little D, Sonic Fox. Because they're constantly lying. They're constantly yelling. Constantly thinking that they are superior to everyone. And Lord help me, I never want to become that. I don't. I don't want to lose sight of, like, good values. Because that's just insane. And it really shows that a lot of the Gen Z mentality that you see from these younger kids is actually destroying the world. I love to bring everything to a real world perspective. So I do have a little, let's see if we can get it. I have this thing here. And I mean, like, for me, the LGBT thing is very important because I don't want these imposters in our community telling us what we need to be doing. But Canada is really further along than other countries out there. Like, Justin Trudeau's going to India at the G20 and saying that one of our major exports is gender identity. It's too much. It's too much. So I have a tweet here. And it says, "Holy as new bill would criminalize protests and offensive remarks in parts of Canada." So this is from the Ontario Parliament, Ontaparl. This is also concerning where I live. So this is very topical to me. But unfortunately, here in Canada, you're not allowed to have free speech. And I think that it's appropriate, even if you disagree with me about who I am. I think it's still appropriate to ask, why are you gay? Like, it's okay. Like, I'm not going to call you a homophobe for that. It's just like asking someone, like, why are you Christian? Or, like, why are you a nerd? Other words that I would describe myself with. I'm okay with these questions. But yeah, I really am worried here because in Canada, you can't protest, you can't ask these questions, you go to jail. So this is the new things that we're dealing with here.
Firstly, it enables the Attorney General to create a 2S LGBTQI plus community safety zone to prohibit within 100 meters of the property any homophobic, transphobic act of intimidation, threat, offensive threats, offensive remarks, protest, disturbance, and distribution of hate propaganda.
I can understand like hateful behavior. Like if you're beating up a gay guy, like maybe you shouldn't be beating him up, perhaps. But saying like things like even like, but in the Bible, like doesn't it say that it's, you know, an abomination? Like I think you should be allowed to ask questions, right? I think you should be able to have peaceful protest. Unfortunately, they're banning protest here in Canada. And I mean, like, you would think that I'm part of the community. I would want I can't even say it because I don't want the removal of speech, voices, censorship. That's disgusting. And that's essentially what these pro sports players are doing to us. They're trying to censor the average person. They don't want people to speak their mind, which is also what's happening here in Canada. People can't speak their mind about things like drag queens, puberty blockers, gender identity, because it's your feelings are protected group status here. You can go to jail. So let's hear the consequences of what happens.
And distribution of hate propaganda within the meaning of the criminal code. It also comes with it a penalty of $25,000 if prosecuted successfully.
Bitch, not $25,000. Just for speaking your mind? That's costly. I need all the ad revenue I can get. I am very scared. So, yeah. This is just, we're living in demented times where people like Bitch Poet. I really think that Bitch Poet went on to that quote unquote debate so that he could make a video about it. Because he's not as popular as like Uncaged or Ghosty. It's just, ugh. Anyways. I don't know what you guys are thinking about all of this. I think it's really weird to see the pro sports players come out and shill and be like nasty. Like we can't even have like civil conversations because these people think that they are so superior to us. In fact, like we are the slaves and they are the masters and we better bow down. Like why? Why? Okay. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying. Please don't forget to leave a like. 77 of you here. Would be wonderful. Would be wonderful to get 77 likes. John, your mind glitched out a couple of hours ago. I feel your pain. Oh no. Mortal Kombat is glitching out? Well, I'm not even playing it. I paid over $100 for MK1, and I feel like a beta tester with microtransactions. Bitter Industry. He sounded like a shill. I can smell a shill right away. Yeah. Cordal. Sonic is the best MK player in the world. He can... Disgusting. Imagine real athletes talking about people like these fake shills do. I know. They would get no sponsorships, no brand deals. Honestly, like this kind of behavior should, like, I'm not going to recommend getting anyone canceled. Canceled is terrible. I don't like the idea of cancel culture. But it seems likely in a world where there is cancel culture, if the shills are behaving like this, if the pro sports players are behaving like this, are they not worried about their reputation when securing future brand deals or sponsorships? Bitter. Aw, thank you. Is he comparing Muhammad Ali with Sonic Fox? Exactly. It's ridiculous. Dealing with these big ass kids interrupting. It's It's not fun. It was very bad. Fourth Snake is someone else they hate, but he's no better either, to be honest. So, like, I was making reference to Combat Kings, and might be something that you're not familiar with, but there is, like, a shill cast. There is a shill cast. Do you see it? It's a shill cast. It's called Combat
Wait a
Kings.
second. Did they actually...
Look, and they have Sonic Ha XD. I don't know who these people are. I Sonic Ha XD, True Underdog, Brusque Poet, Fourth Snake. This is the shill cast. True Underdog is a big shill. Also, I would really like it if he looked more washed. A lot of his vids, I just feel like he looks greasy. Maybe he just really likes moisturizers. I love a good facial as well. So maybe that's why he's looking greasy. I don't know. I don't know. Do guys do facials anymore? I love a facial. But yeah, Fourth Snake, I think he's a wannabe shill. Not a wannabe shill. I think he's like a wannabe non-shill. Like, he tries to say that the game is bad with Sindel or various parts, but unfortunately, none of these guys ever really go far enough in critiquing the game. I think a lot of them are blinded by their hunger for clout, for fame, for that ad revenue dollar. Please help me get 25,000 to avoid the law. Please. LOL. Not Canada introducing $25,000 fines for just speaking your mind. Like I said, thought police. There's thought police everywhere. You need to watch out. It's coming to America. But these guys are all shills. Look, they're all jerking each other off. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Also,
bit, but no, all joking
like,
aside,
look at this.
Yeah, I found the link.
He doesn't respect me or Fate. He respects the shills because he wants to get in with that crowd. Right? Why do you think he's so nice and listening and respectful to these other uglies? Right? These nasty bitches. No, they ain't nasty bitches. They are bitch nasty. They are bitch nasty. So yes, he's trying to get in with this bitch nasty crowd because they're the shills. These guys have so much pull. True Underdog, his YouTube channel got removed because his dumb ass clicked on a Russian Tesla scam for crypto coin. Well, how dumb are you, True Underdog? Don't be trying to make gameplay guides when your account is getting hijacked by the Russians. Like, you dumb. He dumb. But he has enough shillery and influence that he was able to get his YouTube back. Like, Bitch Poet is wanting to get, real brown nose to these other guys. I don't like it. I don't like it. And people want to say, like, we're jealous. I just don't like people lying, being rude, being demented, being nasty bitches or bitch nasty. Like, I don't like that. And it's real clear that they're all from a younger crowd. I think perhaps the oldest one here is Fourth Snake. He does look the most out of place in this picture lineup. But, yeah, I just I don't want to look at them anymore. I don't want to look at them anymore. I can handle looking at Fate. I can't look at them. They're terrible. But yeah, if you want to check out the whole thing, the whole shebang, I do recommend you check out the Battle for Schiller Earth by Fate. Go check out Fate. It's like the Battle for Middle Earth, but it's Schiller Earth. I would also, I don't recommend you go watch his videos. I think that you should be able to glean from watching Fate's video, my video, that bitch poet is really reactionary. He went on to the quote-unquote debate to just shit on everyone because he wanted more views, because he's a bitch nasty trying to cozy up with all of the other head shills on YouTube. Do any of these guys talk about how bad the cameo system is? Do any of these guys talk about how ugly the ladies and dudes are? No, because it's quote-unquote weird with their Gen Z ideas. I can't. I can't. I really thought I yelled louder in that live stream, but Fate, did you edit me well? Did you give me a good edit? Some bitches want to blame it on the edit, but I think you gave me a nice edit. Triple X, fourth Snake is not a shill. He loop him and Sonic hacks. They tell jokes, barely critique the game. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know super much about fourth Snake. I always thought that he was anti MK, but to see him knocking boots with true underdog makes me ask questions. LOL, just true. Bresk Poets community makes fun of the Combat Kings in secret on Discord. Okay. I don't know. Jaded, stop lying. You know that underdog ain't got that glisten from a facial. Ew. I love it. Keel Boner. LOL. Whose boner are you killing? Jaded, if NRS had you on payroll, wouldn't you shill too? No. Because here's the thing. I was getting paid by people from my Jaded Bunny family. Right? I was getting paid from ad revenue, talking wonderful about Mortal Kombat. And had I done that, I would have had more people in my family. I would have had more subscribers, and I would have had more ad revenue. But I talk out against it because I don't care about the money. There's more important things in life than money. Spoken as someone who's, whose mortgage has been paid off, but there are more important things than money. Yeah. Cordal, that Cyrax Tech Sonic found was legit nothing, just chopper after Reptiles grab. Jaded, I thought you're familiar with them. I mean, I know of them just in, name only. I don't really watch their videos. I'm making a 3-hour live stream. I'm busy. Foxy Granny gets off beating people in an MK game. What is this? Yes. He certainly hasn't stopped making fun of his tweet 200% certainty on Cyrax. Oh, okay. LOL, I don't know about these tweets. Okay, so yes, thank you. I really have to give big shout outs to my Jaded Bunny family. Please do consider joining if you enjoy the kind of content that we do. We have a lovely community that I invite you to be part of. We have secret group chats, family-only events, birthday sing-song. If you want all of this and more, please consider joining. Much love to Keep It Real and Jiao Neto, who joined within the last 3 days. Yay! Thank you. Also, much love to Markwad, Mark Powell, Sorcerer, Just Drew, Ian's Web, Big Riggs, Ian26, Sith Kenny, Mr. Nightmare, Jens Eric Goals, David Tillman, Sentinel, Terrence Rogers, Leo, Puneet Singh, Fox, The Fiend, John Feltner, Kari Lessie, Angel, James Shea, John Lee, John Clark, Danny Slaw, Energizer, J4, GCXBU Gaming, Styles, Cara D, Kokoma Joe, AG Miller, Coffee Gamer, Jonah, Eric, Blood Ferox, Glowy, Chococorn, Michael K, Airy, Darkside, Trokar, Mark, Danny, O Gamer, Michael G, Swishbish, Alski, Snoopy Blind, FGC, Albus Christus Mortis, Yuri, Erdem, Calum, JJ, Dr. Eggman, Alina, Acenonics 85, Alan, Ciderem, Ragnar, Rian Chaos, and Queen Melina. Yay. Thank you. Okay, so let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Just Drew, don't forget to read me. Good night. Aw, love you, Just Drew. Also, Jaded, again, happy birthday. Aw, thank you. I hate Dominic too. Man, I hate Stephanie. LOL. I don't hate them. I just think that they're at fault and they deserve to lose their jobs. That's all. God, you guys are reading his hairline. Okay. Love you guys so, so much. I'm praying for all of you to just be having fabulous times. But until the next live stream, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.